Comic Timing is a proud member of the Comics Podcast Network.
Hey there, folks. My name's Ian Levinstein, and welcome to the long-delayed episode of Comic Timing. This is episode 128. Ooh, boy. First off, happy 2012. Yeah, it's the new year, so I figured I'd ring the new year in correctly with a brand new episode of Comic Timing. Mind you, this episode of Comic Timing should have been out a long time ago, but there have been some life changes going on over the past, I guess, the last 2 months. Around the time of Thanksgiving, I wound up with a new job, and that has been sucking up a decent amount of my time, and the rest of it with social obligations and catching up on TV and all that jazz. And Brent has been in and out of the country, so we couldn't really record too much on his end. He is back now, so you should fully expect a year-end review in the next couple of weeks. Definitely before the end of January, because I want it out before my birthday on the 28th. So please send your checks too. No, but it will definitely be out by the end of the month. That much is a given. This episode that you're hearing here is an entire weekend's worth of interviews that were conducted at New York Comic Con. Yes, I am well aware that New York Comic Con was at the end of October, and this is first coming out now. You don't have to send your angry emails to me. I'm well aware. Luckily, pretty much all of these interviews were evergreen. There was no real pressing, this needs to be released this week or else we're not going to be able to pimp our stuff thing going on here. I mean, yeah, some issues have already been released onto the stands, but they're available. Some things are already online, but you can check them out. There is a very well-detailed show notes for this episode. Not with timestamps or anything like that, but everybody who was on the show in order of appearance, you will be able to find on both the website at comictiming.net, and it'll also show up in the show description if you search it on iTunes and all that. But yeah, clickable links are available on comictiming.net. I'll also have a link to the direct blog post on the Facebook page, and I'll also do one on my own Twitter feed, I_M_sci-fi. I am sci-fi. If you don't know that by now, more power to you. Also, I just got a PlayStation 3. So if any of you want to add me on the PSN network, just look for exactly what I just said, I_M_sci-fi. It's what I go by on the comic forums. And I'm just purchased Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I'm having a lot of fun playing that. I've got Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. I'm going to get myself into Devil May Cry 4 in a little bit, and Uncharted 3 came with the system, so I'll certainly be checking that out too. Wow, it feels like a Geek Speak episode all of a sudden, but no, you can definitely add me, like I said, on the PSN, and I will add you back. Just let me know that you're a Comic Timing listener, or, you know, if you're somebody that I actually know in real life, then you'll get friended. That much is a given. So, what to expect interview-wise? Full spectrum. You should get everything from people you never heard of to people that you have, people who have been on the show before and people who have not. We have some return guests, people who were on previous New York Comic Con episodes, and we got some new friends showing up too. We got the yearly appearance from Juan DeJesus, which is always cool. We got Raph jumping in there from time to time. He's also got a very funny, I'll leave it up to once you hear it in the episode, but he has an interpretive reading of a comic book at one point during this episode, which is pretty cool. We've got a very in-depth interview with David Peterson near the end of this. It's about almost 20 minutes, and I got to talk to him on the Sunday at New York Comic Con, and it was great to just be able to just sit down and catch up with a good buddy like David, and nobody nicer in the business than David Peterson. I mean, there's plenty of nice guys. David Peterson will give you a straight-up opinion and truth about his work if you ask him for it. We got 2 appearances from Julian and Lytle on this. David Price and Jason Wood. We've got, Bill English, friend of the show. Donnie Salvo's in this. We've got other names that you might know. I'm actually just going through this real quick to see if there's anything. Patrick Meany, the director of Warren Ellis Captured Ghosts, is on this episode. James Asmus. That's the dude that I was really happy to talk to, the current writer on Generation Hope as of Schism. So he is taken over for Kieran Gillen on Generation Hope, and he's also going to be co-writing a Captain America and Bucky arc with Ed Brubaker pretty soon. And a whole bunch of people. I'm definitely not going to name them all now because you'll hear them in this episode as long as you listen. It is a very long episode, so if you listen in parts, I'm not going to be sad. Consider it multiple comic timing episodes in one package here, because I'm not even done editing the show when I'm recording this, but I assume it's at least going to be 2.5 hours, somewhere in that range. Enjoy it, please. This was a long time coming. Half the reason it took a while is because I wanted this edited, I wanted it to the point, and I wanted to make sure that everything sounded good for all of you guys, no matter what. I sit here on January 2nd of 2012 at 12:24 a.m. And I wish you all a very, very happy new year. Here's hoping that 2012 will have a bunch more comic timing episodes for your enjoyment. And I hope that everything goes well for you and yours in this upcoming year. Any New Year's resolutions? Can't really think of anything offhand right now, except, obviously, more regular releases of the show. I'd love to be able to get this thing out on at least a monthly basis. If not twice in a month, hey, that'd be sweet. But I can't make any promises, but we'll definitely be talking more. There's a lot of comic book stuff to talk about. We still have to do a little bit of an update on the New 52 and how we're enjoying it. And I'm certainly still reading comics, and you're going to be guaranteed to hear more comic talk as this goes on. Now, because it's January 2nd, we don't have any official new releases from DCBS for the month of January yet. However, I will give you our comic timing picks and tell you to head over to dcbservice.com for the best deals on the internet. I just purchased for 40% off the Invincible Ultimate Collection Volume 7, which I have been dying for. And that's just going to make me really happy come the month of March. Catch up on the Viltrumite War and all the Invincible that I've been missing out on while everybody else gets to read it. I'm like, no, I got to wait until the hardcover comes out. Now the hardcover is finally coming out, so I get to enjoy that. I will mention real quick, talking about comics, and yeah, this is going on a complete rant here. This is what happens when you record it at 12:26 in the morning. I finally went to a Wild Pig sale a couple of weeks ago with Bill and Jessica and Raph, all of which you'll hear on this episode of Comic Timing, so might as well mention them. We headed to the former location of the Wild Pig store, and because it hasn't been rented out to anybody, they are able to rent it for about a 2 or 3 week time. They did so. They had a bunch of trade paperbacks available for 40% off, and they also had 25-cent back issues stemming all the way from the Silver Age until today, pretty much, as of a couple of months ago. So I wound up with the issue of The Avengers, where the Avengers are on David Letterman. Couldn't pass that up. I really couldn't. I actually got the first appearance of Chase, and which is funny because now they're finally coming out with the trade paperback for Chase, but I have now collected all of the single issues that Chase appeared in at this point, including like the Flash Secret Files. So I can either hold on to those or I can buy the trade eventually, but hey, I've got them all now. That was Batman 660, if memory serves, and that was hard to track down for a while. I know it went for a pretty penny for a couple of years there, but I got it for 25 cents, so booyah. And for 40% off a piece, I finished my Starman Omnibus collection by buying Volume 6, and I got the most recent Irredeemable trade, which I believe is Irredeemable Volume 7. Plus, with everything, I got an extra $5 off for mentioning I was a listener of Comic Geek Speak. So that was pretty cool. I think in the end, I saved at least 50% off because I wound up paying like $40 for what felt like $80 worth of stuff. So that was really, really nice, the Wild Pig guys. And if you ever have a chance to head to a Wild Pig Con or a sale, do yourself a favor and do it. And especially if the sale's happening at the store, there's a diner like right down the block from there with homemade pickles and great corned beef, and you're bound to enjoy your meal. So, rounding it back to DCBS, talking about discounts, that's where you can find them if you want to get your books on a monthly basis. DCBService.com. Our picks for January are as follows. There's a new Fables book in town, Fairest #1, written by, you guessed it, Bill Willingham, with art in this issue by Phil Jimenez and Andy Lanning. There's a wraparound cover by Adam Hughes and a 1 in 10 variant cover by Phil Jimenez for this issue. Only goes for $2.99. So they're keeping the line at $2.99 even for the Vertigo titles that are starting. So that's good to see. This is going to begin the first 6-issue arc for the other characters in Fables that you might not regularly see. It's going to begin a Briar Rose arc as she is stolen away by the Goblin Army in Fables 107. Now we get to see what happens to her when that happens. So all the side issues. This basically takes the place of Jack of Fables in the Fables world. Where, like, this is the extra book where you'll get a little bit more of the story outside of the main Fables storyline. That's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna buy this for sure. Over in Marvel, Avengers vs. X-Men #0. Finally, the Architects come into play, as this is both Brian Bendis and Jason Aaron on writing, with art and cover by the gorgeous Frank Cho. And he's a good-looking guy, and he happens to have good art, too. Yeah, why not? I'm okay with my heterosexuality to admit the fact that he's a nice-looking guy. God, what am I doing? $3.99. It's 40 pages, technically a one-shot, because it does lead into the actual main series of Avengers versus the X-Men. I'm checking this out for multiple reasons. One, to see whether or not I will actually be interested in Avengers versus the X-Men, and the other is just pure curiosity, because this is a combo here of Jason Aaron and Brian Michael Bendis. And these two don't normally work in tandem. They usually have their separate stuff going on. So we'll see. It's the Return of the Scarlet Witch. So this is taking place after Children's Crusade, and we get to see exactly what the ramifications of that are. And 3 of the hottest names in comics. Can't go wrong with that. Over at Image, we're going to go with Hell Yeah #1 this month. Story by Joe Keating and art and cover by Andre, I'm going to butcher this, Simonowicz, I believe? Simonowicz? Something like that. The last generation of heroes is here. 20 years ago, the first ever superheroes debuted without warning and forever altered our global culture. Now the generation born in their wake fight to claim their place in a world evolved beyond them. Written by Eisner and Harvey Award winner Joe Keating and illustrated by Elephant Men and Pop Guns Andre Sumibulibule. Hell Yeah combines the over-the-top excitement of the original Image Comics launch with modern, innovative storytelling. It all begins with a giant-sized first issue containing a full 32 pages of story with no ads for the regular price of just $2.99, and obviously there will be a discount on top of that from DCBS. This looks like solid storytelling, solid fun. You know I'm a superhero guy first, and I want to try out another superhero over an Image, because, you know, for the most part, they've got the Invincible stuff. Yeah, there's Spawn, of course, but this could be the start of something big here. We'll see. So once the discounts are available, you'll be able to check them out at dcbservice.com. You can still see last month's stuff available on the website as well as of this recording. So that'll probably be up there for another day or two until they make the switch over. But check them out at dcbservice.com and make sure that you use the promo code CT8 if it is your first time ordering from DCBS. An extra 8% off on your first order if you use the promo code CT8. And if you do purchase digital comics from the Comixology store via DCBS, you will then get a further discount on your physical purchase. So check out the Comixology store on DCBS's site for further details. DCBservice.com. They're amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you for sticking with us. And I hope you fully enjoy this episode. I'm going to shut up now because there's a lot of episode to come. So check it out and enjoy.
Wow, the con's been open 15 minutes, and already we have our first interview here on Comic Timing. Introduce yourself to the lovely internet audience.
Hi, my name's Charlie Spickler, and I'm a writer-director from C-Squared Pictures, and we have a new web series coming out called Marie's Zero Gravity Bar and Grill.
Okay, and some familiar faces involved with this.
Yes. We've got Amber Benson, who is lovely known from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And John Woodward, who was on Angel and Firefly, and just recently in a movie with Amber called Drones, which has just come out now.
Okay. So how long have you been in the web? Would you call it web TV business or what?
We are not newcomers, but we did a web series a couple years ago called Accidental Heroes.
Okay.
About a bunch of gamer geeks who get mistaken for superheroes, and if they find it's easier to try to be superheroes than to convince people they're not. This is before Kick-Ass. This is before that whole trend.
This is clicking with me right now,
and actually. Because you interviewed me at Comic-Con a couple years ago about
there you go. And now it all makes sense.
So
yeah.
now,
immediately when you said the names Accidental Heroes, I'm like, okay, there you go.
I remember you did it. And we did pretty well with that. And this originally, Marie's, was going to be a movie. And independent film isn't what it used to be at this point. And raising money for indie film is hard. And so Amber was here in New York. She was in California. She was here in New York, and we were having lunch. And she said, what we should do is do a web series.
Okay.
And she said, the script itself, the way you wrote it, meaning me, lends itself to a web series. And she wasn't the first person that had said that.
Okay.
Another person we had spoke to about financing for the movie had said, this really feels like a TV series.
Right.
So it didn't take long for her to convince me. By the time we were done eating lunch, we went over to the Tea Lounge in Park Slope, and she's working on a book. Actually, what she does now is she writes.
Yeah. No, I see she has signings at Midtown Comics whenever she's in town.
And so she is just finishing up her first trilogy, and then they just nailed her for 2 more. So she was trying to get this book finished, and so we were over the Tea Lounge, and while we were there, I was breaking up the script into 14 webisodes.
Okay.
By the time she was done, I was done.
Nice.
And so then she's friends with John, so she got John involved. As soon as John heard about it, he's like, "This sounds great. I want to do this."
So how exactly do you get the word out on a web series?
Well, it's hard. We've got a Facebook page, we've got Twitter, we've got this Indiegogo website where people can actually donate any amount of money.
Very cool.
And
similar to Kickstarter.
It's just like Kickstarter, but it's a little bit better, and it's a little more geared towards movies and TV.
Okay.
Whereas Kickstarter is more like projects.
Right.
Indiegogo is really film, TV, and web, and you get to keep everything that you raise.
Excellent.
Kickstarter, you only get to keep it if you get the whole nut.
Right.
So we're on there, and if you donate, you get all kinds of cool stuff.
Okay.
Right up to I think the $1,000 donation is you get to come on set for the show.
Sweet.
You get all kinds of cool stuff. And if you donate $90,000, you can be an executive producer.
I'm starting to think that every Buffy alum is going to wind up on a web series eventually. I mean, Felicia Day,
That's
Amber
right.
Benson.
And the thing about Amber, which was great, was that when we got her the script, because I didn't know, to be perfectly honest, and she's heard the story, so I'm not telling tales out of class.
Okay.
I never watched Buffy.
Okay.
And we had originally spoken to Felicia about this project, and she really liked the script.
Yeah.
But she was about to go into production on the Guild, the last Guild.
Right.
So I really had nobody else in mind, and my co-writer, Meredith, was a big Buffy fan. She said, well, why don't you get Amber Benson? And I said, that's nice. Who is Amber Benson?
Sure.
I don't know who she is. So she said, so she gave me like a list of 5 Buffy episodes to rent on Netflix.
Right.
So, and I got the Netflix goes right to your computer, so, I just sat in my office.
Sure.
And I watched all these episodes, and she's great. I mean, acting-wise, I don't want to put anybody else down in the series, but I thought she was, besides like Anthony Head, I think she was like the best actress on the series.
She was high up there for me as well.
She's got real chops.
Yeah.
So I was completely impressed.
Yeah.
So we called her agent, and the funny thing is, because she's really concentrating on books,
Right.
she doesn't take anything anymore.
Yeah.
She's not even reading stuff.
Yeah, this is her. This must be her first acting gig in a while.
Them. Yeah, she does just 1 or 2, and so, but she read it and loved it. And her agent called us back and said, yes, she really wants to do this, but she wants to talk to the director.
Okay.
So I said, she had some script questions. So I said, okay. So she called me, and we hit it right off. And I said, so what script questions did you have? She said, I didn't really have script questions. So make sure you weren't 2 guys living in your mom's basement.
And luckily, you had moved out of your mom's basement.
No, but I have my own basement now.
Nice.
But what's funny is that, so when all was said and done, I said to her, I don't want you to, I don't know how you take this, but I didn't know who you were, and I've never seen Buffy before. And she said, that's the best thing I've ever heard.
Fantastic. So
she loves the project, and she's an associate producer on it. And now the big thing is to raise the money. So we want people to go to Indiegogo.com. But if you go to our website, which is Marie's Zero Gravity Bar and Grill.com,
okay,
there's a link to our Facebook, there's a link to Indiegogo, there's a link to my blog, Confessions of a Closet Geek.
Very cool.
Because I went to last year, I didn't realize I was a geek. And you can see that on the blog. All of you Buffy fans and Amber fans, come on and help us get this done.
Well, I know a regular on my show who works for Midtown Comics who gets a photo taken with Amber every single time she's there. Will probably be very happy about
this. That's right. I've seen those photos.
Yeah, Raph is crazy about her.
Amber,
so.
You know what? The thing about Amber, she is exactly who you think she is. We were having lunch, and the waitress recognized her. She's like, "You're Tara." She said, "Well, I'm actually Amber, but it's
close
okay.
enough."
Yeah. And I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I tell you, I couldn't do it. She is so gracious.
It's tough. It really is.
And she's used to it, obviously. And she's not one of those people that runs away from it. She's completely genuine and honest, and really, really, really funny. Well, I don't know if people know that, but she's really funny.
Well,
she makes me laugh.
It's good to hear it, and it's good to hear that she's back in acting, and that.
This is going to be good. When we get this done, this could be very, very big.
All right.
It's a little funny. It's kind of like Douglas Adams meets Firefly meets Red Dwarf.
That's some nice meats right there.
If you can imagine that's what Marie's Zero Gravity Bar and Grill is all about.
Well, fantastic. All right.
And we'll be around. I'm sure I'll see you again.
I'm sure you will, because I'll be around as well, especially in New York area. Very good to see you again, Charlie, and best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. And more to come, obviously, because it's only day 1, baby. Okay, Friday has begun here at New York Comic Con, and right in front of my booth right now, we got a man who has just digitized some comics. You tell everybody who you are and what you're doing.
Hi, my name is John Dallaire, and I'm the colorist for Eric Schanauer's Age of Bronze.
Okay. So Age of Bronze, it's been around for a while now, yes?
Yeah, it started getting published in the late 90s. It's only up to issue like 36 or something like that right now, but it's an incredibly detailed, really lush comic. Basically, it's a factually accurate historic retelling of the Trojan War.
Oh, wow.
So it's taken all the different sources and combined them into one timeline.
Very cool.
And removed all the gods and all the mysticism and made it just a humanist story.
Fantastic. So where do you, just how much research went into this? I mean, obviously, if you're compiling from different sources, it must have taken a while.
Well, I'm just the colorist.
Yeah.
I started working on this a year ago, and I spent the first 2 or 3 months actually learning about what fabric dyes were possible during the Bronze Age. I learned about Murex shells and how they crushed and made, and that's how we got royal purple. And it just, I went to a lot of museums, talked to a few experts, and hit a lot of websites just trying to find out something accurate. And then half of that got thrown out the window because, man, that was some drab-looking colors.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I mean, you got to make it look pretty for the people.
Right. You got to make it. You modernize it.
Sure. So with the digitizing process, is this just exactly what was on the page, or are there any bells and whistles thrown in there?
Oh yeah. Well, basically, this was published in. This has always been published in black and white. Mm-hmm. So for the iPad app, it's in full color for the first time.
Very cool.
We've also got a reader's guide that is a page-by-page, panel-by-panel annotation of everything that's going on, so you can just see how much research went into everything.
Okay.
And then there's a private discussion board that's going to be available. That you can talk to Eric Shanauer, myself, Tom Beasley, the writer of the guide, the publishers, and just go from there. And it's only 99 cents.
Well, that's
good. Our price point.
Okay.
We think that's a very important thing for digital comics.
So 99 cents for each issue, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And is there a separate charge for the app, or?
No, you buy the app.
You buy the app,
and then each month.
Gotcha.
It'll tell you, it'll push notify you when the new one's ready.
Oh, very cool, very cool. I kind of like that better than just having to guess when things come out, because that's the case with a lot of the digital apps. It's like you almost need to check it every other week to make sure that there's no new update or something.
You're talking like Comixology and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem with those platforms is they're trying to be all things to all people.
Yeah.
We're this to this.
Right.
And that's it.
That's good.
There's a very similar treatment. Rob Berry, the publisher of this, is behind Ulysses Scene.
Okay.
Which it was the app that got Apple to change their rules about nudity in comics.
I've heard about this. Yes.
So Rob got mentioned on Huffington Post. He got mentioned everywhere, and this is the second project from his studio.
Very cool. All right, and how long has this app been around now?
Came out yesterday.
Oh wow. Well, they do now.
Yeah, we're supposed to launch on the 14th, and got a little bit early.
All right, cool. Well, fantastic. Today is the 14th.
Okay, it was supposed to come out today. Came out yesterday.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, you get the scoop here on Comic Timing, people. You hear that? Yeah. So thanks for joining us here on Comic Timing, and
find it on iTunes or go to throwawayhorse.com.
Throwawayhorse.com. Nice URL for a Trojan horse.
It's actually the name of the publishing company. So it's kind of unrelated, but it just happened that way.
That just works. All right. Well, thanks for joining us again.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. And definitely more to come here on Friday. And we return here on Friday at New York Comic Con. And if independent animation is your thing, then you might be interested in this. Why don't you introduce yourself and what you got?
Sure. My name's Megan Duffield. I work with Line Plot Productions, and we're in the midst of producing our first feature-length film called Silver Circle. It is an independent animated film happening in our green screen small little dungeon of a basement in Cambridge, Massachusetts. And we're actually all done with the pre-production and shooting of the film. We did motion capture with our own custom-made head cams and reference cameras around our studio. And now we're into the last leg of post-production and looking to submit the film. This November, I think 15th is the deadline for the South by Southwest Film Festival.
Very cool. I actually have a friend who works South by Southwest, so maybe
you'll put in a good word.
I will put in a good word, definitely. So what type of animation is it? Is it CGI? Is it more traditional?
Yes, it's CGI. A lot of people are telling us it looks a bit like Scanner Darkly with the contour lines and things like that are going on. We use Maya software, so I'm sure some of you listening are familiar with that. But the whole storyline is a whole nother message that's going on within the film that's bringing along quite a huge audience. So within the film, it's set in 2019, and a group of rebels are banding together to try to take down the Federal Reserve Bank after a severe economic collapse. And one of the ways that they try to take down the Fed is by creating their own form of currency, which happens to be silver, hence the name Silver Circle.
There you go.
So, it's a thriller romance. There's a love story intertwined. There's a lot of car chases and explosions, but I won't be too specific. But it's definitely an edge-of-your-seat kind of movie.
And it might not be too far from the truth looking at the economy these days.
Yeah, we get that a lot, too. People are like, 2019? Are you sure it's not going to be sooner than that?
Really? I mean, according to Hugh Jackman, we'll all be boxing with robots in a few years.
Yeah.
But this seems a little bit more potentially possible.
Yeah, exactly.
So are there any big names attached to it or anything? Anybody we would know? Or
Sure. If there's any metalheads out there, the the lead guitar player from Iced Earth has a cameo spot in the film, as well as his solo project, Sons of Liberty, is a part of our soundtrack. There's also a local New York band called The Last International who's working our soundtrack. And yeah, we had an awesome lineup of actors. They're mostly local Boston actors, but who have now moved on to some bigger projects after finishing with us. DeLon Grant, Falana Mia. So they were just really great actors. We have awesome performances to work with, now it's just turning into a movie that we had all dreamed of, and it's pretty exciting.
How long was the process? I mean, how did it go from idea to what we're about to see?
Sure. The concept began probably about 2 years ago, and we got the script done not this past summer, but the summer before. Shot the last summer. And then this whole entire summer we've been working on just the beginning bursts of animation for the film, and now we're actually starting to see finished product material for the film. So we're looking to finish up right around the South by Southwest deadline, but there's still going to be some work to do after that too.
Now, I know you say you might be the only independent animation studio out there, but I'm sure there are others. But what hurdles do you have to overcome being an independent animation in a world of Disney's and Warner Brothers and the like?
Well, probably the biggest hurdle we're coming against is people aren't used to seeing something that isn't Pixar. So people will say, oh, this looks like video game animation. This looks like, very just sketchy animation. But that's just because people are used to seeing $100 million movies.
Yeah, right.
Now, if we told you our budget was $1.6 million and we're making a feature-length film, that looks incredible. I mean, it really is impressive animation. I think people will rethink it a little bit. So I'd say just people getting out of the box a little bit. Get out of the box. Quit thinking you're going to see Toy Story every 2 seconds or Avatar.
And try something new.
And have some appreciation for some independent animation.
Well, I mean, for the budget that you just said, I've seen 5-minute shorts for that amount of money. So I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yes, we have a really efficient workflow that's going on. Our animation pipeline we've kind of perfected throughout the past year and a half. So
very cool. And the animation style, I know you said it's more like almost like a Scanner Darkly type thing, but is it the character models themselves? Is it more anime? Is it more video game? Like, what would you say?
Well, we were accused of being in the what's it called? The Uncanny Valley for a little while. We were in there. So we pulled it back a little bit to make them a little bit more cartoony. But they definitely have a realistic feel to them. And like I said, we did motion capture, so all their movements are based on a live performance.
Very cool. Any like actual like martial artists helping you out?
Yeah,
or?
Actually, we had a few MMA fighters come in for our fight scenes for the movie. We did it originally with the regular actors, and then we were like, nah, we're going to have to soup this up a little bit. So,
well, considering Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of my favorite animateds that I've ever seen, and they brought in plenty of people to help them out with the movements, because it's almost like a dance that you're performing more than anything.
We consulted pretty much in every avenue. I mean, when it came to firearms, when it came to fighting.
That's great.
All of the above. We consulted the professionals and just tried to make it the most, the highest quality we possibly could.
Fantastic. And give the website out there for everybody.
Absolutely. I was waiting for you to ask. So everyone can check us out at silvercirclemovie.com, and we're all over the social media airwaves. Facebook.com, Silver Circle Movie.
Okay.
YouTube, Silver Circle Movie.
Easy enough.
We're all over the place, so definitely check us out at silvercirclemovie.com.
Okay, fantastic. And hopefully we'll see you on the film circuit scene soon enough.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks again for joining us here on Comic Timing, and best of luck.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right. More from Prior to Come. You better believe it. Wow, it feels like it's been 2 minutes since the last interview. That's because it's been 2 minutes. And we're here now with John Hazard, who's a webcomic, and would like to let you know what it's all about. So let him know what your project is, and tell us a little bit more about it.
Hey, my project is Frankenstein Superstar. It is a webcomic about the Frankenstein monster and his beautiful, bodacious bride living in New York City.
Oh, living in New York City. Okay, well, as a longtime resident of Brooklyn, that's right up my alley. Are you yourself from New York?
Yeah, I live in Washington Heights,
cool.
And the comic is somewhat autobiographical. It's sort of like me and my girlfriend living in the city, trying to get by.
Only Frankenstein.
Only Frankenstein, yes. Only we're monsters, yeah.
Very cool. More of a humorous take on the Frankenstein monster, yes.
Yeah. It's absolutely a humor comic. I mean, there's a little intrigue. There's some sort of mystery building. There are evil forces against Frankenstein. There's also a little bit of kind of social, political commentary because he's dealing with sort of the joblessness situation right now in the comic. So, it's like real life stuff, but it's also ridiculous monsters in New York City stuff.
Yes. Now, how long have you been drawing? How long have you been in the comic book world?
Well, I've been drawing for a really, really long time. I was working at Nickelodeon for 10 years and sort of stopped doing comics during that time. And so
you were on the animation side?
On the website. Doing avatars for this virtual world thing.
Gotcha.
Where kids could chat with each other with my little avatars.
That's cool.
And, it was all right, but, it wasn't comics, which is what I really wanted to be doing. Luckily or unluckily, almost a year ago at this time, I got fired or laid off. Not fired. I'm told to say laid off.
I'm told to say the exact same thing on all my resumes. So.
Right. And so I took the chance to finally start this webcomic that I'd been thinking about for 3 or 4 years, and I got it up in April, and it's doing really well.
It's sort of amazing the reach that you can get via the web now with webcomics. How basically you just go to a website, you can catch up on every single thing you've missed, as opposed to having to dive through back issue bins or stuff like that to learn more about a comic book.
Yeah, that's one of the great things about webcomics is you can catch up with the whole thing. You can really get involved, and it's also still a relatively kind of small community. You'll have a chance to kind of connect with the artist personally on their Twitter or whatever. And my comic, it's only been up since April, so if somebody wants to jump in, it's a great time to jump in on it, catch up, and become a fan, and join the Facebook page and Twitter and all that stuff.
How many comics come out a week?
How many do I have up now?
How many come out? Is it 7 days a week, 5 days a week? What?
My goal was twice a week.
Okay. More like once a week
like
now.
Once a week. Yeah.
I've read plenty of webcomics that start out that way, but as long as you're putting it out once a week, then it's easy enough to catch up. Yeah.
I actually slowed down over the summer, and people complained, but. Because it's October and Halloween, and it's a monster comic. I have a lot of stuff coming out this month, so it's a fun month. Plus, there's Comic-Con, so
awesome.
A lot of stuff happening.
Hey, after all, he does have one day to blend in with society, right?
Yeah.
So give everybody your website.
It's FrankensteinSuperstar.com.
Okay, fantastic. And like you said, you're on Facebook and Twitter and all that jazz.
Yes, you can see the links very clearly on the site.
Fantastic. All right, well, thank you very much for joining us here on Comic Timing, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you.
All right. And you better damn right there'll be more to come. So, I finally got some people to actually walk around this labyrinth of a table here and sit down with me by the computer today on Friday. Introduce yourself to our lovely audience, our lovely Comic Timing audience.
Hi, I'm Dominic Sperano from Prano Comics. I'm the editor-in-chief.
And hello, my name is Patrick Riley. I work at Pronto as the marketing director.
Okay, so what do you guys do over at Pronto? What's your major shtick? What do you roll?
What do we roll? Well, basically, we're a force for good in comic books.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
as opposed to a force for evil.
Well, there is a force for evil out there.
Uh-oh.
We don't talk about them, though. They
okay.
live in a swamp, in a bizarre head-shaped fortress. It's very weird. But when I say we're a force for good, it means that we're here to help anyone who's an aspiring creator get into comics.
Awesome.
So if you're like a penciler and you can't find a script to draw, if you're a writer, and it's very hard for writers, if you're a writer and you need an artist, come to us. We have a meeting on the first Thursday of every month.
Cool.
In New York City, and we help people network, and we help publish too.
So you're sort of like the A-team for comics, like when you need help.
And no one else to call. And if you can find us, perhaps you can hire the P-team. Yes,
nice.
Prano Comics. I call this the P-team.
Do I get to be Murdoch?
Yes, you can be.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how long have you guys been around?
We've been around for about 2 years.
Okay.
We started in May of 2009, and we printed an anthology called For Price. and we just kind of like enjoyed the self-publishing aspect, and we also realized this is the best way to get in.
Okay.
Because we sometimes have like professionals come down, they talk to us,
right.
And almost every professional, in fact, I can't think of one that hasn't, has said, this is what you guys should be doing. It's a long, slow process, self-publish, this will get you in.
Okay. Have you yourself done any independent comics, or?
I have too. I originally started as an inker, then I wanted to edit, and then somehow I became the editor-in-chief.
Okay.
So like my
just sort of fell
meteoric
into
rise,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, so in other words, you have the Jimmy Palmiotti or the Joe Quesada aspect going for
exactly,
you.
That's right. That's right. One day I hope it's going to be a cup of Dom at the con, not a cup of Joe.
Oh, my.
No offense to Joe Quesada, I'm just saying.
No,
I'd like to have
me.
a panel where people get to ask me questions. Because I'm a narcissist.
Not to say anything, but you're a better looking man than Joe Quesada.
Well, thank you, sir. I work out often.
Joe Quesada has like the beautiful man boobs that one would wish to have.
That is information that is a little bit TMI.
That's okay.
A little too much there.
But yeah, I've personally worked on comics. I've inked several of our anthologies. I've edited, I edited one anthology, the Pronto Goes to War anthology, which will be coming out soon.
Very cool.
And is available on Lush.com.
Okay.
And what else did I do? I also edited System Failure, also available and in print, which is a great futuristic story written by our managing editor, Josh Cabrera.
Awesome. So, any names that we might find familiar that have gone through your ranks in the comic book world?
Not yet, per se. However, we have a lot of up-and-coming people like Janine and Ken Frederick who are putting out stuff.
Very cool.
Patrick Riley right over here. He's working on something. And we can say, though, that one of our members has had their stuff in New York Magazine.
Oh, cool.
In the New Yorker, Ben Schwartz. He also worked on System Failure.
Very cool.
And I can't remember his name. Felix. I don't remember his last name.
Okay.
But he's actually done covers for Xenoscope.
Oh, sweet. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so they're slowly moving themselves up in the world.
Yeah, we're slowly trying to work things out and get people up one level at a time.
Well, I myself actually edit a independent comic, so I understand just how difficult it can be to get the word out there on indie books. What tactics have you taken to try and get your people to be noticed?
Well, actually, I'm going to kick this one over to Patrick.
Oh, well, basically we have our Twitter, of course. You guys can look us up on Twitter at Pronto Comics, always on Facebook. What we like to do on Facebook is we like to post things that we think can help. So if you aren't a part of Pronto, you can still go on our Facebook, look up, we post job listings, art classes you can go to if you're an artist, comic writing classes,
Very cool.
all on our Facebook. Also, always check on our website for news and updates. It's best to come to our meetings. It's the first Thursday of every month. If it changes, then if you follow us on Facebook or Twitter, you will know that we won't be there and you'll be alone.
And these are in Manhattan, correct?
All in Manhattan.
Okay.
But then we have people come out from Jersey. We have people come from Connecticut.
Yeah, I personally live in Long Island.
He lives in Long Island, so we have people who come all over the tri-state area, and people from Pronto. If you don't come to a meeting, that doesn't mean you're not part of Pronto. We have people on the West Coast who write and draw for Pronto.
Oh wow!
So we're getting kind of across America there in our little station wagon of love.
Well, that's what you can do via the internet these days.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I love social media. It's a great way just to spread your word. Yeah.
Email and telecommuting, man. That's like the future of everything.
It's like once 56K went bye-bye.
Oh yeah.
That's when the world opened up.
Exactly.
Fantastic. And so it is just monthly. The meetings are how often again?
We have 2 meetings.
2 meetings, okay.
So we have the first meeting of the month. Oh my God, like the hottest storm just walked by.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, guys. You wish you were here. Trust me,
that's a distraction that I can allow.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
So we have one meeting the first Thursday of the month. It's our general purpose meeting.
Okay.
Usually we have like a guest speaker come in, like we've had Steven DiStefano or Chris Battista.
Oh, sweet.
Or sometimes we'll bring in local comic book dealers to get their perspective on the industry.
Okay.
So we have that the first meeting, usually at 8 o'clock, first Thursday of the month at Pearl Studios. And then the second Tuesday of the month, we have a more informal meeting just about creativity called the Creative Meeting.
Okay.
And we meet at, coincidentally, Pronto Pizza. on 41st Street.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've done that.
And it's really informal, and it's like if you have something to pitch or you just want to network with some artists or whatever.
Just hang out and talk comic books.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's very informal. Come on down. A lot of people like that as their first meeting.
Okay.
So they kind of get, like, they don't feel intimidated or anything.
Yeah, decent Midtown pizza, too.
And the pizza's pretty good, and there's beer, and it's awesome.
Oh, yeah. No, I used to go to the one on, what was it, I think 43rd there was one, and I think it's still there, because there's 2 Prontos on one block right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I used to go to the farther one, right across from Nintendo World.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I used to work right around there, so very familiar with the area.
Right.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you guys. I mean, this is a good cause, and hopefully more and more people will turn to you to get themselves some work.
Yeah.
And this summer, if you join Pronto or anything, Comically Absurd Comics will be coming out sometime this summer. Look for it.
Comically Absurd Comics.
Yeah, humor anthology.
That is a awesome name.
Thank you.
And is that where you regularly meet, the room that you mentioned when it's not Pronto
meet
Comics?
At Pearl Studios, which is 500 8th Avenue.
Okay.
The room changes, but they always have it listed.
All right, fantastic. All right, well, definitely go to the website and list it one more time.
ProntoComics.com.
ProntoComics.com, and check it out, and hopefully they'll be able to help you out. Guys, thank you so much for joining us here on Comic Timing.
Thank you.
And enjoy the rest of your New York Comic Con.
You too.
All right.
Thumbs up, soldier.
Hey, it's still Friday. I'm still on my feet, and I'm here with a man who's about to do some stuff for Marvel Comics, James Asmus. How you doing, James?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm enjoying myself. This thing is bigger every single year. I love it.
This is my first time at this con, so I wasn't sure what to expect, but this is huge and fabulous.
East Coast San Diego, slowly getting there, man.
Yeah,
slowly but
absolutely.
surely. Yeah. So you're taking over Generation Hope, correct?
That's right. As part of the X-Men Regenesis that's happening post-Schism, Kieran Gillen, is running Uncanny, and now I'm stepping into the shoes running Generation Hope, taking over the fate of Marvel's youngest mutants and the girl who is either the Messiah or the Antichrist of mutant kind,
depending on who you ask.
Right. And I hope, and we'll definitely bait with that. It is interesting running with a character that I know has a whole lot of detractors.
Oh my God! Yeah. I mean, Hope has had one hell of a ride since being like this small and attached to Cable's belly,
right,
to where she is now.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's, I had I got to write a bit of her earlier this year. I did the Uncanny X-Men annual, Steve Rogers annual, Namor annual thing.
Okay.
Did a crossover, Escape from the Negative Zone. Mm-hmm. And so that, I guess, they liked that I brought out a bit of humanity in her and a bit of sympathetic vulnerability. So, I'm definitely excited and thrilled to be taking that over, especially because I have to say, I am a huge fan of Kieran Gillen's run, and before I knew I was getting this job, it was one of the books I was buying every month.
Well, that's great.
And just really loving to see how all of these people were unfolding. So
that definitely works for you. I mean, taking over a comic that you're already reading, that's got to be pretty helpful.
Right. I mean, the downside, of course, is it's always easier to take over from someone who you think was screwing it up, because then you're like, all right, let me come in and fix this, and now I'm like, oh, it was great.
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely, there's, the good news is there was great character work done, some really intriguing slow burn stories that he set up, and so there's a lot of stuff I'm excited to pay off and to run with.
Right.
And I'm definitely then throwing in some other wrenches. The preview ads tipped people off that I'm adding Sebastian Shaw.
I saw that, and immediately I'm like, let's see. Well, on the one hand, X-Men First Class helps that a little bit, so that's the one. On the other hand, really?
Yeah. Well, so, I guess my thought process on this was I wanted to get into a story before introducing a new mutant, a new light, which has been their reason for being. I wanted to get another story with just them kind of dealing with each other, and I realized that Sebastian Shaw's mind was wiped by Emma Frost. Right. He was left in the middle of China. Mm-hmm. No one knew he was there, which means he's off the books. So if they look at a map and they go, who the hell's that person? They're going to go in and get him, only to realize, or to not realize, that they're bringing back one of the main villains. So, I mix things up and cause a lot of problems from there, and it won't play out, I think, as people expect. But I was also then, as we started talking about it, really intrigued by the idea of if they bring him back to Utopia and want to be in league with this guy, if his whole personality has been erased, he's been punished for his crimes.
And he's a blank slate.
And so he's a blank slate, and he's technically an innocent person now. This is someone else. But that doesn't mean that everyone still doesn't hate him.
Well, immediately I think of Joseph from the 90s X-Men. Who had a very similar thing going along with him. And I mean, that was right when I started reading X-Men around that time. So it was pretty cool to have a whole, like, is he Magneto, isn't he Magneto, or is he something entirely new? And you can have the exact same thing with Sebastian Shaw.
Exactly. So I'm thrilled to get to play with sort of a nature versus nurture question and build that tension. Because I don't know, maybe it's because my wife is a special ed teacher with a therapy background, but those kind of conversations happen a lot in my house.
My mother's a speech pathologist, so yeah.
So they're we sort of started kicking around the idea, almost like, well, maybe this, and then the more it came up, I was like, oh, there are actually things I'm really interested in getting into with that. And of course, as they sort of keep doing little Phoenix teases around Hope, the idea that Sebastian Shaw, of course, was a major part of tipping Jean Grey to the dark side, of course. Creates a different nice sort of parallel to threaten everyone's safety with.
Well, not to tip any hats, but I mean, there have been a bunch of young characters in the X-Men over the years. And obviously, there was Generation X, then there was the young X-Men, and now here we are with the Generation Hope. Can we expect to see perhaps some of the characters from the other younger teams mingling a little bit with the Hope guys?
Yes, yeah. Regenesis, split up the team, shifted things around. Most of the kids who are new X-Men and then retitled Young X-Men, most of them are off with Wolverine, and our kids are over with Cyclops. But of the ones who are left, I plan on making the boundary a little bit more porous and bring some of the kids in and out. Cool. Kieran added Pixie to the book with his final issue, which I'm perfectly happy with. Sure. I've enjoyed her, and I got a chance to write her in Escape from the Negative Zone as well. But I'm also took the opportunity right away to add someone that I don't think people would be expecting to be used, and that I am taking her to an interesting, weird place for a couple issues.
I stroke my stubble and say interesting right now.
Yes.
All right, okay.
So the beans will be spilled 4 weeks from now when Gen Hope 13 comes out.
Fantastic. Who's your artist on this?
We're starting with Ibrahim Robertson, who did some of the New Mutants issues of Second Coming.
Okay.
And he also did I worked with him on the Steve Rogers annual that I did earlier this year.
Cool, very cool.
And he has a very grounded, full, realistic sort of style to his artwork that just, in my mind, always makes me feel like these people are really in danger, because they looking so real and having a very real gun pointed at them just does something extra.
Like they're always looking over their shoulder like, oh crap, what's coming next?
Right. Yeah. But actually, to see him draw Kenji and all the massive tentacles and sinew is deeply disturbing in the best way. So I maximized that. So there's a couple good horror moments.
Fantastic. And you mentioned Captain America work as well?
Yeah. I'm doing an arc of Captain America and Bucky starting in December.
Oh, okay.
And
so Brubaker stepping away from the title, or
sort of. He's he's a co-writer on this.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure how they're officially titling it, but I broke the story down with him, and that was a dream come true, because this is another instance of a book. I've been reading his run on Cap, it's fantastic.
It's amazing. Yeah.
So I love that they keep giving me jobs where I can really only, at best, maintain a level, and at worst, totally ruin it.
Oh my God!
There's not a lot of upward growth potential, but obviously, then working with him to craft this story is an honor and was a blast. But also, he is really helping make it, I think, resonate most deeply within the other stories he's doing.
Okay.
And it's going to be 4 issues of Cap and Bucky starting in December. And our artist is Francesco Francavilla.
Ooh.
Who is so good.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculous.
He's one of my favorites.
Good.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And the current issues were being done by Chris Samney, and at first I was like, I'm going to get to work with Chris Samney. And then they were like, no, you're not. I was like, oh man. They were like, we're giving you Francesco Francavilla. I was like, that is absolutely
please twist
fine.
my arm.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
And let me also just say, because I don't know if people realize this, in a time that a lot of artists take 5 to 8 weeks to get a comic book drawn, he does it in 4 weeks, and he colors it.
We got another bagel on our hands.
He pencils, inks, and colors his books in 4 weeks.
Wow.
And then has all the time on his blog and Twitter to throw up, like, I made a poster for this week's Doctor Who.
Would you like fries with that?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
So he's putting the modern paradigm to shame.
I'm sure. Now, is this also going to be in the past, like previous Captain Bucky? Or?
No, this is in the now.
Okay.
It's.
I mean, I don't want you to spoil too much.
No. Yeah, and that's just it. I was actually just trying to figure out how to phrase this.
Okay.
It stems. It sort of is late repercussions for something that happened in World War II, as so many Captain America stories are.
Right.
But this is a particularly offbeat riff, and we're pulling in some different characters than you've seen in a little while.
Very cool.
And so there are some flashback aspects of it as well, but Franco's doing all of it, and it's beautiful.
It's a good time to be in the Marvel fold. I'll tell you that much. I mean, there's a lot to look forward to, and I'll certainly be looking forward to your work, man.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. I mean, I'm genuinely excited about both of these, and
sounds good.
Happy to talk with you about it.
By all means, James. You have a website?
I do. Just jamesasmus.com, ASMUS, and it's a blog I probably only update about once a month, but
it's updated.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm also on Twitter at James Asmus, and I'm always more than happy to answer questions up there and sort of engage in the conversation.
Well, I'm I_M_sci-fi on Twitter, so
Excellent.
You'll probably be finding a follow when I get home.
Yeah, excellent. So much.
All right, great talking to you, James, and best of luck.
Thank you very much.
All right, and more from New York Comic Con to come.
If you see something, say something. Keep an eye out for a guy on 34th Street selling counterfeit tickets. He's wearing a staff shirt that says, "Pick up tickets here." He's been reported to Roger Bilheimer from Reed, but who knows if they'll actually catch him.
You heard it here first. We continue here on Friday. It's day 2. That's right, day 2 for all you people that weren't paying attention. And Melik Tadros is here, and he's got a graphic novel that he's on the floor here at Artist Alley as well. So why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
It's a cross-cultural family drama inspired by true events. It's about a 9-year-old boy who's on the path of discovering his roots by becoming an artist to cope with his father's tragic death.
Okay. Yeah. Now, is this about a certain someone, or...?
It's inspired by my life, yeah.
Okay.
By my 9-year-old self.
Okay, cool. It's great being able to write. Do you find it difficult writing about yourself, or is it easy to go from your own memories onto the page?
I mean, it gives you a source of material. It's not easy if it's a difficult subject matter, which it was, but it's definitely cathartic in the end. So it was definitely helpful in the end. So yeah.
Cool. And is it told in first person? The story?
No, it's a narrative. I mean, the little boy is the kind of the centerpiece of the story,
right?
And him and his relationship with this mentor, who's kind of is a family friend and is an artist and kind of. He's suffering in diabetes and goes blind at the same time his father is murdered. It's a close friend of his father's. And basically a spiritual covenant's formed and basically kind of calls on a little boy to help him finish his last painting.
Wow, this would be an awesome movie.
That's what we're hoping. Yeah.
Yeah, get Matt Damon involved with that or something. It'll be the next. Matt
Damon, but hopefully I'll be able to direct it myself. That's the goal.
That'll work. Definitely. So what's the art style on it?
I came from a film background, so I wrote the script first, and I worked with a storyboard artist when I wanted to conceptualize it and making it into a graphic novel, and I ended up taking like 750 illustrations with the storyboard artist and worked with Greg Houston, an amazing illustrator out of Baltimore, who did Vatican Hustle and The Elephant Man out of MBM Publishing. Okay. And he's a brilliant guy. You can go to GregHoustonIllustrations.com. Mm-hmm. You can go to Facebook.com/RiverJordan1. Just the number, not
number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean it's black and white, pen and ink, 183-page book. Yeah. Very realistic. I mean, I'd say it's realistic.
And 103 pages. That's a nice. 83. My mistake. 83 pages. That's pretty.
I forgive you.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I forgive myself as well. No, I mean 83 pages. That's pretty bulky for a graphic novel for a start at least. So that's good.
Yeah. 183 pages.
180. Christ.
It's all right, man.
It's not my day. It's not my day. It's Friday.
Either.
Yeah.
We've met today to kind of help each
other. There you go. It's all good. It's all good. Where are you from, by the way?
Chicago, born and raised.
Oh, born and raised.
It's set in Chicago, the story. Yeah.
Okay.
Family's from Jordan, so that's across cultural right there.
Yeah, no, tell me about it. Yeah. And is this your first time at New York Comic Con?
I've been to New York Comic Con as a spectator last year. Had a great time, and my first time exhibiting. And I debuted the book at Chicago Comic Entertainment Expo. Same people, great people at Reed.
Yep.
And so
I've been to both C2E2s. Had a great time at both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, my sure. So you gonna be back at C2E2 this upcoming year?
I hope so.
All right, that'll work. Give your website out there to everybody one more time.
You can go to riverjordan.co, or you can go to www.facebook.com/riverjordan1.
Okay. Great. Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Nice meeting you as well. I'll definitely give the book a look, and I'll let you know.
Give me a shout. All the best.
All right. Sounds good to me. More from New York Comic Con to come.
Decepticons. Sing the song. More than you bargained for.
Sorry, Solomon Grundy decided.
I know. I see. Oh my! Wow, dude. As Solomon Grundy.
I feel like, how do I not get bashed in the head by him and then not say
as Solomon Grundy passes by, he must be on stilts because that dude is huge. Oh my God! Yeah, we got the guy behind. Is it temporal? Temporal. Okay, yeah. Didn't want to say temporal by mistake on the air.
No.
Let's. We got the writer involved here, Elliot Pacini.
Yep.
There we go. Got the last name right on the first try. Go me. Elliot, how are you? And
Peachy Keen, loving New York City Comic Con. It's an amazing Comic Con. Huge. I'm used to doing C2E2 in Chicago, but glad I came out here for the first time.
I've been actually at both C2E2s myself, and this is another world, really.
Yeah, it's like double, triple it. But every year C2E2's getting bigger, and it's definitely my home convention and love it.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome anybody to come out and hang out.
So do I, because I like going to Chicago.
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit about the book.
The book is actually a story about two ancient gods that are, as you flash it up and make me get distracted, shiny colors.
Shiny.
Shiny, yes, glossy pages. No, story about two ancient gods from Egyptian mythology who basically are vying for world power in an ancient war through time and space, and the humans that get caught between them.
Okay. Suddenly the word Stargate comes to mind.
You know what? Yes, but no, it's actually a completely different way of doing it. There's no, stupid, weird, things.
Darn, no Daniel Jackson?
You know, maybe. Who knows? Maybe we'll do character models. Who knows? But the actual idea was essentially that a little less contrived of a star ring, anything like that.
Right.
More our own take on mythology.
Okay.
In a classic sci-fi kind of way. So, I mean, there are derivative elements that, everybody loves, like alien race crash lands on Earth and, genetically engineers humans into what they are today as servitors. And
wow.
With the rise of monotheism, humans basically got up and revolted against the ancient gods and made them rescind in power. And so they rescinded themselves into power nodes, and these two ancient gods are the only ones left. And they're trying to steal the powers of the gods who rescinded from the world, and it's all about who can get them first.
In other words, go humans.
Exactly, or go Horus. I mean, go anti-hero who won't hopefully turn humans back into a slave race.
Well, that would kind of suck.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the idea is go human and, go good guys. But
damn it, I'm human. I don't want to be a slave race.
The other thing is I don't really like writing black and white, good and evil stories. I'm more I feel that there's nothing truly good or evil in this world, and all shades of gray. And so I kind of write the main characters as being questionably moral, because I feel that that's the way that I can relate to them.
Considering the current state of the world, you might have a little bit of right there.
You know what, I won't lie, I was occupying Wall Street yesterday.
There you go. So now you came onto this project after it had already existed?
Yeah, it was, I basically went back and retooled it with the Eric Jimenez, who is the artist. He had a really good story idea, and I basically took it and respun it so that it could be something a little more to my style. And we both fell in love with what came to be. His art's gotten tighter, and my storytelling is getting much better, and we love working together.
That works, yeah. I mean, that must be interesting coming onto a project that I guess had already existed for a few years.
It was. The thing was that Eric had these great ideas, but they were so grand because he's an artist, and so he sees this picture of what he wants to draw and his characters he wants to draw, but they weren't just connected to a story. And so I made an arc, and I made the characters something more, not believable, it's comic books, but something more human. Making it go human,
Sure. Yeah, why not? And issue 2 is here at the con.
It's here at the con, and you can go to our website, which is You can follow us at Twitter. I'm Elliot Pacini at Twitter, and also at temporalcomic.tumblr.com. You can get in touch with us there, and we can always ship them out to you, and we'd be happy to hear what anybody has to say on it.
Fantastic. So everything's available. Is it available digitally as well? Or
we are working on digitally. It'll be up digitally in the next month, but everything is digital. We'll be digital in a month, like I said, and we are available
now with hard copy. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, I mean, everybody goes digital eventually, I guess.
Exactly. That's the idea. I would like to... one of the things we're thinking about doing is trying to get onto iPad and other readers so that we have digital distribution. But we are an indie, self-published comic book, so we can only do so much.
Sure. I mean, and hey, now's a good time. I mean, with Amazon getting into the game and Barnes & Noble and the iPad.
Totally. I mean, I'm buying my Kindle Fire next week.
Well, let me know how it is, because I'm considering it myself once.
I will. I'm a little scared. It's a lot of money for something I have no idea about.
Oh, boy. Yeah, well, it's hard to get those HP touchpads. So.
Exactly. I mean, it's that or an iPad, and so we'll see how it goes.
Definitely. One more time at the website, just to make you squirm a little bit.
It's temporalcomic.tumblr.com right now. And also you can follow us at Elliot_Pacini at twitter.com, and any questions you have, you can direct there, and I can point you in the right direction.
Fantastic. Well, Elliot, thanks for joining us here on Comic Timing.
Thank you very much. Glad to be on.
All right, and enjoy the rest of your stay here in lovely New York.
Oh, yeah, a few more days.
Make sure to have some pizza.
Oh, for sure.
He's all alone this convention. No Sean to wake him up in the middle of the night. Jim must be thrilled.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting a nice full night's sleep. I am sleeping on... It's a very firm mattress. So now some people will say it feels like a solid slab of stone, but for me, I actually like that. I got back issues, so it's actually very nice and comfortable. I'm able to stretch out, and I don't have in the middle of the night, Jim, tell me a story.
Sleeping on a bed of Batgirl, right?
Yeah. I don't have to deal with any of that stuff, so it's kind of fun.
Really?
It is definitely an interesting experience doing all this stuff solo and out there and hitting some panels and getting to sit down and kind of enjoy some of the stuff.
Enjoying things? I have never heard of this concept.
Oh, no, well, I always enjoy myself, but it's a different level of a different type of experience. I've never done New York Comic Con as an actual person.
Right.
I've always had a table, always running from table. Here I'm meandering. I'm actually wandering and talking to people, and it's just to talk to people, not for any other type of purpose or whatnot. So it's it's a fun time.
Yeah, no, well, again, you get to be me at C2E2.
Yeah.
So that's good to know. So what panels did you hit up today?
Well, let's see here. I did the animated Batman Year One discussion. Okay. Got to see the Catwoman sneak, the Catwoman short that's going to be in there. Got to see it in entirety.
How was it?
Good. It was a really good Catwoman story.
Nice.
They did a really nice job with it, and Elijah Dushku was the voice of Catwoman, and she fit it perfectly.
I'm glad. Yeah. What else?
Let's see here. I did the Bat panel and the Green Lantern panel.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I went to a Spider-Man panel.
Yeah, wow. He still shoots webs, right?
Actually, no. They're completely changing him. He's going to be a Techno Spider now.
I'm done.
Okay. Seriously, no. I did the Green Lantern panel, which was neat because in each of the DC panels, what they're doing is they're pulling out the creative team one at a time. Instead of doing a boom, 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 boom,
right.
They come out, they talk a little bit about the book, and and they go panel, book by book, which is a really cool thing. Because
instead of DC Nation, you get to actually get the whole thing.
Exactly. Yeah. They're going through everything, and then afterwards there's Q&A, standard Q&A sessions, and you get some good stuff there. And Green Lantern, they did a lot of reveals, as to what's going to happen going on between Sinestro and Hal. We get to see some cool moments. We get to see Sinestro have fun with his ring.
Wow.
Direct word quote from Jeff Johns on that one, because he said they showed this panel of the two of them, like you can see Hal's having a ball blasting through things and having fun with it, and Hal and Sinestro's got a scowl on his face, and the conversation between the two of them is, Sinestro's like, hey, you're just a goofball, you're an ass, and Hal's back. Don't you have fun with your ring? Haven't you ever had fun?
Yeah.
And we see Sinestro have fun with his ring.
That's a change, to say the least.
Who knows what Sinestro's version of fun is?
Of course, ripping off heads, but maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
He may be making rainbows and lollipops. It can happen.
Sunshine and rainbows. And Hitler mustaches.
We're going to get a return of Larfleeze.
Very cool.
He's going to make appearance in New Guardians. And then he will be back in Green Lantern. And when he comes back in Green Lantern, we'll get the Oath.
Awesome. Very, very cool.
They've been promising that for how long?
I'm glad. Kyle Rayner?
Oh, some good stuff going on with Kyle in New Guardians.
Yay.
We get to see some cool fight sequences between Kyle and the various members of the other Corps. What's his name? Arkillo, the no-tongue guy.
Oh, nice.
He and Kyle have a knockdown, drag-out, Pier 6 slobber knocker.
Fantastic.
And also they talk about he picked Kyle for the book because that's his favorite Lantern. He loves the character.
Very cool.
So we're going to get some great Kyle Rayner moments.
Man after my own heart.
Yeah. So that's a title you're going to be loving, dude.
Well, I mean, with issue 1, it was great. Giving the origin story, getting more people to know a little bit more about Kyle was great to see.
Oh yeah. And there's of course continuity questions were asked, like how long was he Ion? What about Torchbearer?
Right.
And it was funny because they're like, guys, all this stuff happened, but there's a little wiggle room. Just accept it and just go with it.
All right.
Just have a little calm down, react.
Right.
A little mellow attitude.
And Batman still died, but there might not have been Final Crisis. It happened.
Who knows what happened?
Yeah.
And it's just kind of the big room, just wiggle room, just relax with it. Enjoy the books you're getting, enjoy the stories you're getting.
Take a deep breath and relax.
Yes, and that was a general cool concept that everyone was going on. But I tell you, the thing that got me, that I really, really was impressed with, and so far both with the Bat and the Green panel, these creative teams, either they're wonderful actors or they're really passionate about this stuff.
Oh yeah.
It came across so hardcore. They're like, man, I want to do this. This is, you see a passion and excitement.
That's great.
And I love seeing it and just hearing them talk. You can, you kind of get that energy, and you're like,
oh sure,
okay,
yeah.
That's going to come through on the page.
Yeah.
We're going to see it and we're going to love it.
I'm glad to hear it, because that passion has to be there for a restart like this. I mean, if they're just doing it by the numbers, that's not going to work.
Yeah, this is definitely, yes, it was a business move. They needed to do it, but you can see there still is the art behind it. There's still the love and still the passion behind it. This isn't just a cold, calculated money move. This is something that they're doing, and they're loving, and they got to follow through, and they have plans with what they're doing. We're going to get a lot of focus in the Green universe on the individual players, but there will be another big Green Lantern crossover event.
Awesome.
So throughout the titles, they're saying there's going to be hints and clues dropped in Green Lantern, so pay attention to Green Lantern, and you'll see some clues as to what the next thing will be, but no definite timeline when it's going to happen.
Very cool, very cool. Did they mention at all, because I know some people have been commenting that Green Lantern #1 might not have been the best jumping on point for new readers. I mean, did they go into that at all at the panel?
No, and that actually probably would have been a question someone would have asked, because they were really focusing on what's currently going on, what is, what's happening, and the future of the title. So it's
And let's all clap for the fact that the fire alarm is now off.
Yay! We're not gonna burn.
Woohoo! Batman panel.
Batman panel. Oh, let's see here. Batman Earth 1.
Okay. Oh boy. Really?
Yeah.
Finally.
2012.
2012. Okay. All right. That's fine.
No details as to behind it, but
still the same team that we know is going to be. It's Jeff Johns.
Right.
And,
still the same team. But they announced they threw out that date, so we'll find out what happens there.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Yes. Yeah.
Anything on Nightwing or any of the bit players or?
Well, Nightwing, we're going to get some more great Nightwing stuff. That was another one where it was a very passionate move, on the creative team. Nightwing was their choice. They wanted to work on the Nightwing title.
Awesome.
It wasn't something, no, this is what the character, and you were going to get more stuff about who he is, where he's coming from, just his mindset. And they did, a lot of questions were thrown out about the different members of the families. Tim was thrown out there, and he's going to make an appearance in Nightwing, and there's going to be appearances in Batman as well. So Tim's not just going to be in Teen Titans.
Thank you.
He's going to be around, and it's.
I know you're as happy I know you're as happy as I am.
Oh yeah, I clap for that one.
Yeah.
A lot of talk about Damian, and that's another character. They're like, man, he's just a wonderful character to have.
And now Damian's stuck with Daddy all the time.
Well, and we're going to see the father-son dynamic, but we're also also going to see a mature. They're like a growth, but it's not a change. Damien is still Damien.
Right.
There's not going to be any. He's not going to become the huggy, kissy, tender, loving kid.
No, he's still the bug up the butt.
This is a kid who, when he was 4 years old, was walking on hot coals. Okay, he's not going to be happy, joy kid, but there is going to be a growth of character. There's going to be a change, and there's going to be an adjustment within the family dynamic.
At least there was candy on the other side of the coals.
Was there really?
Yeah, sure. At least that's what they told him. Anything else of importance you want to mention, or?
Well, let's see here. Anything of importance? Well, I don't know if you want to know this, a little thing about Batman getting married, but that's nothing.
What? Are you being serious?
Of course not.
Thank you. You weren't going to Sean me, all right? I cannot be Seaned. Yes, that's a verb now. That's an action.
I could have pulled it off if I would have not laughed while I was saying it.
Yeah, right. And the marriage to Talia al Ghul will be going through. Yes. All right, well, if anything else awesome happens during the weekend, you know where to go to stick your face in front of the mic.
Hoorah.
Hoorah, indeed. A pleasure as always, Jim.
And just so there's some music in the episode, start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
No, you're leaving on Sunday.
I'm going to be a part of it. No. New York Comic Con.
Cut the mic. Give me a what-tish. And we're done. Hey, speaking of nice people who like to be talking, I found another nice person who likes to talk. So here we are at New York Comic Con. I mentioned at C2E2 we had a nice conversation about a Warren Ellis documentary coming out, and hey, it's coming out. And with us right now
is director Patrick Meany of the film, the Warren Ellis film.
Well, hey, so now I get to talk to the director. I talked to everybody else on the project, so now we get the director here. So how did it turn out? How did you like the final product?
I mean, I'm really happy with it. It was definitely, a long process of editing and figuring out, what's the movie going to be, who's going to be in it, etc. But, we shot about 50 interviews for the movie with people ranging from, Warren himself to Joss Whedon, Helen Mirren, Patton Oswalt, Will Wheaton, so some huge names, which was really cool. And we've shot a lot of interesting, what I'd call ambient visuals to kind of represent Warren's life and his work. So it's, hopefully watching the movie will feel like reading a Warren Ellis comic and just be kind of immersed in his, his world, his mind for a little while.
Now is this the puppetry? Because I remember hearing very much about the puppetry at C2E2.
There is a sequence involving a Muppet version of Warren, which is, it's weird. I don't know why it's in there, but it's in there. So he does all kinds of stuff.
Because really, who doesn't like Muppets?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great looking puppet. I was just kind of like, let's make a puppet, and this guy was really passionate about it and made like a 4-foot tall mini Warren Ellis, which is just awesome.
Wow. He's a tall man to begin with. So,
he's like 7 feet tall or something, maybe.
Oh
He's huge.
Well, at least this Muppet is nice and tall as well.
Yeah,
Now, spanning the world, basically, of comics and Hollywood from the sounds of things as well with your interviews. Just how different a take on Warren Ellis did you get from, I guess, the different sides of the entertainment world?
Well, Warren's interesting because we talked to a lot of people in comics, a lot of writers and stuff who had kind of influenced him, artists who worked with him. But people like, Will Wheaton is somebody who's a huge online presence, and he connected with Warren because of their use of the internet. And Warren connected, with people who are like scientists. There's a guy we interviewed in England who runs this company called Berg that is kind of a technology development firm. Wow. And their stuff is inspired by Warren's writing. So he was saying how things in Iron Man Extremis influence the way that he, builds actual things. So he interviews all kinds of people, in all different sectors, and that was really cool to see how Warren's influence is all over the place.
So really, there are, I guess, more layers to the onion than the average comic book fan probably really knows about Warren Ellis.
Definitely. I mean, he knows a lot of people who are futurists and working with the future. So his writing is out, actively influencing the way that people who think about the future think about it, which is cool.
So. What would you say is probably the most shocking thing you learned about Warren throughout the course of the documentary?
Well, one of the big things that's kind of funny is, like, everybody we would ask would be like, what's Warren really like? And everybody's like, he's, a teddy bear, or he's like a pussycat or stuff. So Warren's a lot nicer than you probably think, but he's also he's still got the edge, though. So.
Well, that says that a lot of people just put on, say, like, I guess, an online persona and are actually very, very different when you meet them in person.
Definitely. I mean, Warren, I think, has all that kind of humor and sort of like abrasiveness that you see online. He can bring that out, but he's also, obviously he's a real person, and he's got more layers than you're going to pick up on, like, a Twitter feed.
Or on his message boards or the like, yeah. And what an internet following Warren has gotten over the years. I mean, I'd say probably one of the definitely one of the comic creators that has probably embraced the internet the most.
I'd agree. I think one of the big threads in the doc is kind of talking about how he built a brand in a way that people hadn't done before in comics, and the work he did really, set the template for what people could do as creators in comics on the internet.
Very cool. So is it a standard, I mean, obviously as a director, is it a standard documentary directing style, or did you go for something a little bit different?
Well, it's a mix of talking head interviews with people, but we shot, there's about 12 kind of what I would call ambient visual interludes throughout the film where Warren would read a piece of prose or
cool.
excerpt from a comic, and we'd kind of illustrate it in different ways. So, like, The Puppet is one of those. There's other different ones. One is kind of a recreation of a sequence from Transmetropolitan.
Very nice.
Some of them are just kind of more funny, like goofy stuff. Like a hobo having sex with a dead body. And so,
okay.
You'll see it. It makes sense in context.
It works in the narrative, I'm sure.
Yeah, it feels right at the time.
All right, that works. And it's premiering today, correct?
It's premiering tonight at, which is Friday, what is this, October 14th?
Yes, October 14th.
Yeah, and then it's going to be screening around the country. Hopefully, I'm working on setting up different screenings, which are going to be starting around like November 15th and going through, February when it comes out on DVD.
Very cool. So February is a set date.
February, yeah. We don't know like the street date, but it's going to be happening in February.
Okay, very cool. Just Blu-ray, just DVD or Blu-ray as well?
We can't do Blu-ray because it's cost prohibitive.
Makes sense. Yeah.
It's like, people, or if they're curious, like Blu-rays cost a lot of money. It costs like $10,000 to make a Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, hey, you can play your DVD on your Blu-ray player.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
It still looks good, and we've also have previously DVD Graham Morrison Talking with Gods, the documentary about him. There's going to be a special edition of that coming out in January.
Oh, very cool.
Which is going to have 4 hours of new footage from Grant.
I have a friend who's a huge Grant Morrison fan that I'm sure will be very happy to hear that.
And that's going to be available as both like a 2-disc version, but you could also buy the bonus disc separately as a standalone if you already own it, so you don't have to buy it again.
I like that concept right there.
Yeah.
Okay? I freaking hate when I go out and I buy something that's the quote-unquote special edition, and then like 4 months later, they come out with the specialer edition, and you got to rebuy it all over again. I like that strategy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make like people feel bad for buying the movies. So.
No, of course not. And digital distribution as well? Or?
Yep, you can download. Graham Morrison Talking with God is actually available on Hulu now.
Oh, cool.
And Warren Ellis is going to be available for download from Halo8store.com, who is our distributor. Okay. You can get a nice like HD download. It looks great.
Sweet. Playable on any device?
Any device, no like DRM or whatever.
Awesome.
So.
Fantastic. That's what I like to hear.
So, yeah, you can grab that. I'd recommend that. And Graham Morrison, check it out on Hulu right now.
All right. Fantastic. And the website?
It's WarrenEllisMovie.com. And Graham Morrison is around at GrahamMorrisonMovie.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Comic Timing to complete the circle of people involved with this Warren Ellis documentary. It sounds great, and I can't wait to watch it.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
No problem. And Comic Timing shall continue.
Everything's fucking wonderful!
It's been a while since I've done this.
Yes, I know.
How's my level?
Good enough.
Is it good enough?
Yeah.
You want to know what's good enough? My
what?
Penis.
Wow, some things never change, man.
Exactly.
So, the Spectre, the ghost that only appears once every Comic-Con, Juan DeJesus, returns to the dead and the living.
At all. I was on an episode of Comic Timing.
Which never got released.
I
know.
Because you were full of shit. That's why.
I'm going to call it the Lost episode.
The Lost episode?
I haven't put out my Super Show.
Is this like the Lost Tribe of the Sith?
Dude, I'm telling you.
We crash landed on the planet. We mastered the dark side. How?
I haven't even put out my Super Show interviews yet. So, I mean, it's been a fun time.
Are you just like having enchiladas on your deck?
Quesadillas.
Wait, you live in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
You have a deck?
Chalupas, gorditas.
Chalupas,
Yeah.
okay.
Gordita Supremes, actually.
But do you have a deck?
I have a fire escape.
You have a fire escape.
Yeah, that's about as close as I get. Raff's store. I don't know if you knew that.
Raff's
For
store.
Smash.
Hey, Raff, are you tired?
Have at thee. Have
you
at
remember
thee.
that?
Yo, I remember.
You remember Raff?
I remember.
Hey, Raff, how do you feel?
My parents are dead.
I'm really tired. No, that one when he was like wiped out.
Yes.
And I'm like, Raff, what is it? He goes, I'm really tired. I'm sleeping on the floor. It's like we were holding him hostage.
I know, man. I know.
It was the best memory of that entire thing.
So what you been up to, man? What you been doing?
I've actually been doing like the boring writing, which is like on actual world events.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, like I've been doing a lot of budget stories.
Uh-huh.
A lot of stories on budgets.
What have you been doing any stories on Wall Street being occupied or anything?
No,
or,
you want to know why?
No?
Because those people only started to have a message in like the last 3 weeks.
No.
Whatever.
Oh, let's not. This is not the
This
time
isn't
or the
political
place.
What
No,
does comic books sound like? This is what comic books sound like.
Your level's really low.
Yeah, although I'm sure once levelated, he'll sound absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, but you want to know what I like about Raph?
What do you like about
He
Raph?
never changes. Like he's literally like he dips himself in formaldehyde.
He does. He truly does. And you know,
You couldn't tell he's 66 years old.
67 actually.
You're
yeah.
67?
Yeah.
My God.
He
You don't
just,
look a day.
in fact, he just turned 68 right now. 69.
Oh,
yeah.
There it goes.
It's like,
I'm a sexual number now.
well, that's the thing about Asians. You never really know how old they are.
That's not true.
It's
They're
true,
Korean.
man. It's true. It's true.
You know how
all right,
Koreans
that's,
are. By
yeah,
how
it's
much
true.
they scream at you once you pick at the grapes.
Right. And the Chinese, but the Chinese, I mean, you know, you don't know how long the General Cho's has been sitting around. You don't know how old they are.
That's kind of true. I mean, General So makes tasty chicken.
You still reading comics?
I am reading comics,
All
not
right.
as much as I want to.
Okay.
I am going to make the jump, and I'll say here first, to a completely digital format.
You're the second one to do that.
Because I have a dog now, and
Yeah.
I'm frankly afraid he's going to chew the fuck out of my comics. And two, I honestly don't have the space.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that's why I'm getting rid of half my shit here, because, you know.
I saw that, but you're
Yeah.
getting rid of the shit no one wants.
Hey, people are buying it.
They're buying it for the bags and boards, Ian.
That was that one time, okay?
That one time.
No. Honestly, I've been selling a bunch. A lot of them are doubles. Like stuff that I've just accumulated over the years. That
Is it like you had a pull list in the comic shop and it came in your DCBS?
Kinda, yeah.
And you kind of forgot you had it?
That and like, you know how like when you accidentally press the button twice on DCBS and you don't realize it until afterwards, you can get 2 copies.
Shady,
man. It's a little shifty.
Rainbow Brides.
Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
and don't say
That is-
DCBS
that
is
is
shady.
the sexiest
Don't say them shady. Okay, they're a sponsor. That's just-
I love you, DCBS.
They're wonderful. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
They're fantastic people. I swear to God.
That is the sexiest Rainbow Bride I've ever seen.
That is pretty hot.
You want to know why? Just for the fact that, you know, I've never looked at Rainbow Bright that way. But,
And
she
now
has
you
a
have.
pretty nice bajunka junk.
Oh dear God!
Look at that thing.
I will repeat yet again that some things never change, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you know
really.
what? It just shows that I'm a virulent young man.
You virulent. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you miss using those words on the show,
I
right?
scrumptious.
Words that actually exist, Ian.
New 52. Yes or no?
I think, you know what? I think it's a gutsy move,
Yeah.
but it's not as gutsy as it could have been.
Okay.
Why don't you just, if you're going to take everything back to zero,
Yeah.
take everything back to zero.
Without 0 hour.
Don't bring that up ever again. I mean, I read that in trade,
Yeah.
and I felt disgusted.
Oh my God. Final Night was good though. Final Night was good. I like
Okay,
Final Night
fine.
a lot.
Final Night
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
But you know, this whole like extent and
Yeah,
then fucking
yeah, I know,
Hal
I know.
Jordan
I
becoming
hear
a
ya.
hero by sacrificing
Please.
himself, which was okay as a redemption tool, but
Yeah.
it could have been done in a completely different way. But
I hear
this
ya.
52 relaunch, I
Yeah.
was excited about it,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's kind of just like it's just become the norm.
Yeah, well, the thing is about it, not enough changed. You know, not enough changed. Like, I hate the fact that it's a soft reboot. I hate the fact that, like, Batman Inc. is still Batman Inc., and almost everything that happened in there, but nothing happened with Superman.
I think that was you know what I also noticed? Nothing really happened to Batman. Batman's the only guy who got off scot-free.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
You know,
I mean,
it's like everything happened.
everything. Well, watching Pants try to get through is like... It's amazing.
It's amazing, like Spider-Man.
Yeah. You're never sorry to interrupt. Yeah. Edited in post.
I felt sorry that Pants tripped on my third leg here.
Oh.
What? Third leg of my tripod. And it is a literal tripod.
So which ones are you liking so far? Action Comics?
I like Action Comics because it's the one where I could see the biggest change happen.
Okay.
And where the creators aren't afraid to make the changes.
Yes.
Because
Grant Morrison is never afraid of change.
Just take it all back. Just tell new stories.
Yeah.
And just change things. It's okay.
It's okay.
If anything, you could always go back.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah. Like sex.
What up, brother? Good. I'll get to you next.
So what are you looking forward to this convention? I mean, there's so much to do.
I've done
so little.
I've done plenty so far.
What you've done?
I've walked the floor. I've gone to a few panels. I feel like I've accomplished something.
Panel did you go to?
I went to the comics history panel that was on Friday. It was good actually. Fred Van Lente, Ben McCool, and Greg Pak.
Greg Pak.
Yeah.
You know what? I like Greg Pak, but sometimes he's too conventional a writer.
I can see that. Well, he was mainly talking about his Red Skull stuff and his Magneto stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because, it was a history panel, so they were more talking about comic books that are based in history.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, that was the Nazi times and all that. And he worked it in nicely. That was some of the best stuff I've read by him.
So what was the other panel you went to?
The other one was the Venture Brothers panel.
How was that? How was Dr. Girlfriend?
I was expecting more, to be honest. They didn't really reveal anything. They didn't show anything.
Gun-shy?
Well, no, they haven't done anything yet. They've written a few scripts. That's it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Scripts. Yeah. Basically Doc Hammer sat down and gave us the list of words and phrases he doesn't want people to say to him anymore.
Like
anything win. Like epic win. This is win. This is not as win as it should be. Rock On was one of them also.
I think Rock On, in the proper context, should be always allowed.
Yeah, in the proper context?
Yeah.
Dude, you've been to all the Comic-Cons. How's this one stacking up?
It's a little bit overwhelming, I think, just because it has basically taken over the entire Javits.
Except for two downstairs.
Yeah, except for two downstairs where they had the satellites on Thursday.
Yeah,
there was a satellite convention.
I know, yeah.
Which is weird because these things are going to be in space.
In space!
And yet they're in the basement of a convention center for everyone to see.
In basement!
Ignore me!
Yeah.
But seriously, there's a whole new annex to it.
Yeah.
And if it keeps going this way, I could see just pandemonium.
Hey, at least Anime Fest is upstairs so they can stop whining about being in the basement.
That's a little depressing up there. I went up there and they flew this poor girl halfway across the world.
Oh, really?
To have her sing to an MP3.
Oh, that's terrible. That's awful.
And it was like good music.
That's disgusting. What else do you want to share with the peons out there? Anything?
They're not peons. They're people who like timing and comics.
What else would you like to say, Juan DeJesus?
I just want them to know that Ian Levinstein is a good friend.
Well, thank you.
Sometimes when he eats enchiladas, he farts.
All right, you know what? We're done. We're done. It's over. Cut the mic.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand. And now, a dramatic reading of Bad Girls Club. Written by Sean Taylor. Pencils by Marthius Wade. Hey, get out of here. Good for him.
I don't understand. Are you not supposed to take these things off?
The Bad Girls Club. Women who know what they want and how to get it. I'm a bad girl from back in the day, so I know what it takes to make it. Usually it's just about having fun and living out loud. But this time, it's about something more. I mean, special. Back off, bad girls. The Diamond Skulls still rule this town, and we aim to keep it that way. The girls were on their best behavior, hitting up the clubs like bad girls do. But as fate would have it, some lowlifes dressed in high class showed up and got rowdy. Without any cops on hand to deal with the problem, the girls are more than up for the challenge of protecting the innocent and taking out the trash. It is, after all, why I brought them together. But there's no way to tell the story. I'm supposed to start at the beginning.
So wait, can you use this without this?
Yeah. Should I do voices?
Shut up. This place is hot. Check this out. They look just like us. Every one of them has one of them necklaces. Whoa, are those diamonds?
Okay, I can't really do voices.
It's just your phone. You don't need it.
Okay, and so the blonde girls putting on the diamond necklace. Heck yeah, we all have to rock these tonight. Precious jewels to match my precious voice. Ian, if you don't hate me by now, you are a saint. But I actually taped over your entire recording here, and there's no way you can get it back. No way. No. You're just going to get upset that I've recorded this. I'm going to find a caption here. Blah, blah, blah. Really bad comic Chris picked up that Chris got from the front. Blah, blah, blah. They handed it to her. Blah, blah. They're at the club, throwing lightning. Blah, blah. Fire. Blah, blah. No, more fight scenes. So, I mean, congratulations to Martheus for getting an IDW book, but it's not really a good story. And that's all, Ian. And you're welcome.
Well, you know, he's really encompassing his character of the mean geek right now.
Man, get that thing out of my face, boy.
Whether you like it or not, it's on, all right?
We got a little bit of a crowd here. I can't really cut loose the way I kind of would.
It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Ain't not yet.
I don't know. So, tell me about the movie you did.
The movie I did was not really a movie. I made it not a strip. I could make it into a book if I wanted to. I could put it on paper and it could be a comic book. I made it with Comic Live or Comic Life or something by Plask.
Okay.
I don't know. I made panels and word balloons, but
not manga creator.
No, not manga creator because that's.
Hey,
it's manga. What do you want from me?
Hey.
I'm a fucking American over here.
Hey. Forget about it.
Hey!
Oh!
Fucking Sudu. What am I supposed to say? Oh, yeah, Clone Platoon.
Yeah.
Come by supermachojediKnight.com/WordPress and read Clone Platoon. Mm-hmm. Oliver Stone's epic, bombastic, fucking Vietnam epic, recreated with clone figures.
You know, there's something about a Star Wars fan film that just really gets the heart flowing, gets the juices pumping.
Well, I wish it was a film, but it's just a strip.
There's something about strips that really,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're going to love it. It's got... I took the actual script, right?
Yeah.
And I watched the movie like chapter by chapter, and I just took shots and created the bubbles. And I added a couple of scenes back in that were cut from the script, especially where Elias and Charlie Sheen were just sitting there looking up the stars, getting all high and metaphysical.
Winning.
It's fucking hilarious.
Tiger blood.
Actually, one of the quotes from Elias was, "Oh man, the shit in my head. Grass does things to me like a crazy fucking Indian." No wonder they pulled that out the script, right?
Really. I mean, come on. Because it's not like Charlie Sheen is crazy enough.
No. Well, this was 86. He
was crazy in 86.
He might not have had that little reality vessel in his head pop just yet. You know?
Oh, man. So how's the con going, man?
Well, for the half hour we've been here, it's been pretty good.
Yeah? What about for the next half hour?
I think it's going to be fucking phenomenal. We're going to run over to the games for a little bit there. We're going to see if I can get some Walt Simonson action on some Thors.
Awesome. Fantastic. Walt Simonson is the man.
And I'm going to pimp everything I possibly can, man. I need listeners. Come on.
Now, the mean geek is what you do, right?
It is what I do. That is my podcast. Podcasting on the edge of civility.
I never even introduced you.
Yes, that's right. I'm Tech Jedi on the comic forums. Adrian Hunter. AJ Hunter or something.
Adrian.
I knew you were going to do that. Because ain't nobody else has ever done that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Never. Yeah.
You're going to have to pimp stuff for me now as a result of that. You're going to pay for that.
The Mean Geek. Go to
www.themeangeek.com.
.com.
And after you go there, go to supermachojediKnight.com/WordPress and read the awesome recreation of Clone Platoon.
Fantastic.
Cool, man.
Cool beans. Adrian.
Fucking cool beans.
I'm throwing out the classics here, all right?
All right. That's 88 up in this motherfucker.
How old am I? Come on.
You're like 26.
I'm 27. I was five in '88.
Cool
because people were saying, 5-year-olds were saying cool beans back in '88. I guarantee you.
I heard that shit in high school.
Yeah, all right.
You know what? I'm not talking about cool beans anymore.
All right.
I'm done.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Enjoy NYCC, man.
Enjoy yourself, baby.
All right. We return here on Saturday at New York Comic Con, and I'm here with two parts of the Kirby Crackle combination here, Kyle and Jim. How's your weekend going so far?
So far, so good, man.
Wash up, man. Wash up. So, concert last night went well?
It was very fun. Played with H2 Awesome, sponsored by Comic Geek Speak and Geek Girls Network, Midtown Comics. So all the homies came together, and also Paul and Storm was one of the very special guests of the night.
Very cool, very cool. How many hours did it take until they got done with the Pirates?
How many hours? About 300. What do you think?
380. Like, I stopped counting at 375, but then it was over right after that. So
half chub at least.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I saw them at PAX East this last year, and like, literally it did not stop. All the way through Colton, all the way through everybody else that performed. There were R's out the wazoo. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Such a great way to get your audience to be involved in your music.
Oh, totally. Well, I mean, you guys do the same. I mean, you do have callbacks in some of your songs.
Yeah, well, like Roll Over and also like Up, Up, Down, Down. Now it's to the point where I can stop playing the first verse, singing the first verse, and people will just do it. Nice. And that's really fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
New album?
New album, Superpowered Love, came out a couple months ago at San Diego, and 13 tracks describing the different degrees of love and nerddom.
And how's it been going?
It's been great. We've been touring all around with it. We're just starting to get out. This is our third show with the album, so it's still really fresh. It's funny because we've been living with it for so long in a way, as we wrote it, produced it, recorded it, but then we sometimes forget that for people, this is it's like less than 3 months that this thing has come into existence. So we're still already working on videos for it and kind of continuing to push through.
Yep. Push the envelope, as it were.
We're going to push it through with a lot of prune juice and fruit.
That's just wrong.
It's part of the album making for us. A lot of greens, a lot of rough.
Make sure to use a lot of fiber, okay?
Yeah,
all right?
roughage.
If there's one thing my Jewish mother taught me. No, all right. Yeah, just how long a process is it? I mean, in between albums. 'Cause, I mean, you talk about how you've been working on it for so long.
Yeah, well, like we started writing it in when we were lucky enough to go overseas to Australia for some conventions. So we started writing it then, and spent a lot of time in the hotel during the day, and then we came home, worked it up with the band, recorded it, came out at into July, and so it's like a 2-3 month process from inception over a nice romantic dinner to being birthed in Seattle.
Only this inception had a lot less weird dreams.
It's true, and I think this is the culmination of our dreams into physical compact disc form, and MP3s for certain people.
The culmination of our dreams.
I'm touched. I'm touched inside and and now I'm scared. I'm gonna have to have someone follow me home to make sure that I don't get raped.
I'll follow you home.
I hate you, Raph.
I'll rape you anyway.
I hate you, Raph.
I'll rape you anyway.
I hate you, Raph.
Where can I illegally download these songs?
Where can you legally download these songs?
I can legally download them at iTunes, Amazon, Bandcamp, and CD Baby.
Kind of every digital platform we're on. We're on it.
Wow.
We even have our own channel on Pandora.
Oh, sweet. Fantastic.
Yeah. It's like us, Bon Jovi, us, Sir Mix-a-Lot, us, OMD.
You, that band that no one's heard of in 25 years, you.
Yes.
Good times. Good. That's the thing about Pandora. Like, I love how, like, it'll spit out the most random shit sometimes that, like, you haven't heard in forever. And you're like, I remember this.
And yeah, it knows. Pandora knows what you're playing, what song was in the background when you were playing Ultima 7 when you were in 6th grade. And then it pops back up, and you're like, oh, YOLO, I remember I have to rescue you. And it just gets weird.
I always wanted to be a Pandora for your address book in your phone, so it just randomly calls someone once a day. Like, oh, shit, I haven't talked to that guy for 5 months. This is going to be weird. But yeah.
I didn't even know someone named Beatrice was in my phone.
Yeah,
what?
Well, you would then.
Oh, I kept my ex on there, so I knew when she was calling, but now I'm calling, this is not going to be good.
Pandora.
Yeah. My mom doesn't want to talk to you.
Pandora's kind of a douche.
Well, and that's what people were saying about, what is it, Siri, the new the iOS 5. Yeah, Siri's going to be kind of a douche, too. Because it's another one of those robotic voices, so it's going to get everything wrong. You're going to say, I want to find an Italian place. You want Chinese, yes? No, I want Italian. Japan, right? No.
Yeah, and then you get so frustrated that it almost borders on the point of like strange attraction at that point, and that's just.
Yeah, and then it flips in, and then when Suri inhabits the body of the robot you were building, Then all of a sudden, it's wacky. Yeah.
Back to the music real quick. I think it's freaking awesome. I know. I forgot.
Like
we don't
VH1
care about
style.
music. We probably care
Oh,
about
no.
VH1 style. Back to the music.
And pop-up video's coming back. That's pretty sweet.
It's back.
It's back already?
It's back. I just saw yesterday a Green Day video. With some fantastic. I said that. Pop-up video facts about Green Day.
Wow. I had the time of my life. It's amazing how like you can how just how much music has changed. How like you used to need a studio, you used to actually have to book time, and now it's like you can do half of it on your frickin' Macintosh computer and pop it out.
How
there.
old school? Your Macintosh?
Thank you. Wow. That's for Jobs. That's for Steve.
Oh, poor 40.
Yeah.
I just recently picked up something where you could basically do a whole record on your iPad. So that's something that I know the new Gorillaz record was all done on iPad. So it's kind of interesting to think of that's an option now.
Yeah, while they're touring, they recorded their new album on the iPad just as an experiment. So
wow, that's note to self. I didn't even know that existed. So I do now.
This interview, fun and educational.
The more you know, star. Give your website out there to all those fine folks.
Yeah, KirbyCrackleMusic.com and videos. You can follow us on Twitter /KirbyCrackle and on Facebook at Kirby Crackle Music.
And also we have our own YouTube channel, also called Kirby Crackle Music, ton of animated videos and more.
And a direct feed to Jim's mom's house.
Because Jim's mom's got it going on.
Word.
All right, thanks for joining me here, guys.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
All right, and more from New York Comic Con. You'll better believe it. Are you a superhero in need of a marketing agency? Well, then perhaps you would be interested in this fellow. Introduce yourself to the crowd out there and what you do.
Hey, it's Bill Walko, and my comic is called The Hero Business, and it's about a marketing agency that caters to superheroes and their super egos, because as everybody knows, with great power comes great marketability.
That is definitely true, and that's one thing Spider-Man really should have taken advantage of.
Yeah, it's something that he tried at first, and I think he went about it the wrong way, trying to go into pro wrestling, because that's a little too obvious. The way to go about it is a little more secretive by negotiating the superhero team-ups that you want to team up with, and organizing what kind of fights you want to do first.
Okay.
That's the way to go about it.
Okay.
He was just kind of a little bit obvious about the whole thing, I think.
So they're perfectly fine without revealing identities in this marketing agency?
They protect their clients just like any PR agency would do.
Okay.
They cover up their drunken debacles when they trash hotel rooms or, the inevitable nip slip that happens with a lot of those female costumes.
Power Girl, we're talking about you.
Yep, Power Girl's a problem. In my comic, I don't use the exact heroes. I have analogs for them.
Sure.
So I have a character called Nocturnal, who is based on a certain Dark Knight.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Right, exactly. And he's under investigation for having so many sidekicks he's been through. So Child Services is on his case a little bit.
I just finished reading Cavalier and Clay, so that sounds familiar.
Yeah. So. I think if anybody that's read a comic book, I think you might find something to enjoy in it. There's a washed-up superhero that's now the spokesperson. Okay. There's an ex-supervillain who's his arch-nemesis, who's now forced to work in the R&D department. We've got a conniving marketing officer and a cynical receptionist. Those are just some of the characters.
I'm not just a spokesperson, I'm also a client.
There you go. So definitely I encourage people to check it out. It's theherobiz.com.
Okay. How long have you guys been around?
About a year and a half.
Okay.
We have a number of gags that are one-offs called coffee breaks.
Okay.
So you can jump right in and check out the coffee break gags. But then there's also a longer storyline going on.
Cool.
So we just wrapped up the second storyline, and there's a little ongoing mystery that gets resolved in the sixth storyline, and you'll see what that's all about.
Very cool. And are you on Twitter or Facebook, any of those other things? Or?
Yep, Twitter, Facebook. If you go to theherobiz.com, you'll find links to those, so you can definitely check out my feeds there as well.
Okay. Well, make sure to check it out, and thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. And more from New York Comic Con.
I am actually Xander Cruz.
We're trying to find camaraderie here at New York Comic Con, and I found Brian Miller, author of How I Became a Supervillain. So, Brian Miller, how did you become a supervillain?
You got the most radio voice I've ever heard. It is really just, I'm waiting for now you to introduce a product to me, man.
Why, thank you so much. And now, brand new sludge. That's right, sludge. It's clogging up your gutters. Get the hell rid of it.
All right, so what the book is it's an academic view of comic book supervillains as examples of ethics and morality in literature. And it's the idea of, well, what exactly constitutes a supervillain?
Okay.
What can we learn from them?
Right.
Psychology, free will, metaphysics, and ethics.
Okay. Not necessarily, origins or anything like that, but more the inside the mind thing.
Exactly. And then it's the idea of not everybody who puts on a cape is a superhero, just like not everybody who tries to take over the world is a supervillain.
Right.
There's this special class of character. You wouldn't put Squirrel Girl in the same category as Batman.
What? No, actually,
there's nothing wrong with Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl has defeated Galactus, Doctor Doom, and Wolverine. So
yes, in a very recent Avengers, which it beats Wolverine in a fist fight. That was
awesome.
No, that was. And then when he takes her out, and then all the squirrels come running. That was hilarious.
Chippy to the rescue, man.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah. But I understand what you're saying though, because they are two different classes. One's a detective, one's more, stealthy, while the other one has a freaking squirrel tail.
Right, or even in the gradient scale of hero-dom. You could also look at, I don't know, I guess maybe a good example would be the difference between the Joker and Doctor Doom.
Gotcha.
Joker, in the last movie, they just said, just some people just want to see the world burn, versus some guy who's trying to take over the world because he wants to fix it.
Right. Yeah.
Even in the same sense, Lex Luthor versus the Joker. These are not compatible personalities.
Sure. The Joker is never going to rule the world. Unless
he doesn't want to.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. He wants to get a laugh out of people and kill people in the process.
Of course. And so really, what I focus though is on the Lex Luthors, the Doctor Dooms. This is that Aristotle's virtuous man, Nietzsche's Übermensch kind of villain.
Gotcha.
So the overvillain, the guy who wants to make the place a better world by conquering it and making himself king in the process.
Very cool. Very cool. And how long is the book?
About 110 pages.
Okay. Wow. So a nice brisk read.
Yeah. No. It's not like opening Capital. Marx's Capital and looking at 550 pages of oh dear God.
This isn't Game of Thrones here.
No. It's not. This is something you can read in a weekend. Introduce some new ideas. And I'm going to be speaking at the ICS Comic Studies panel.
Very cool. Very cool. And you do that at multiple conventions, correct?
Yes. Actually, if you go to the blog, there's a video from my lecture at C2E2.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and C2E2 was an awesome con as well.
Yep.
Yes. By the same people.
Of course.
Which helps out a lot.
It does. But which is still better than Wizard World, which sucks.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never heard of this Wizard World.
What?
Wizard World. Oh, God. I'm telling you, I still have nightmares about going to Big Apple, so I feel your pain.
Actually, it was funny. They were supposed to host a whole bunch of events for us at all the different ones, and then they canceled at the last minute on all of them.
Yeah, that sounds like a Wizard World to me. Yeah. Canceled at the last minute.
And these guys, we didn't even have, this was kind of a last minute thing that they put together 10 panels throughout the course of the day, and
that's great.
We've thrown together a couple of extras just to make sure that enough topics get covered.
Fantastic. Well, that sounds great to me. Give your website out there one more time.
It's actually Comic Book Discourse at blogspot.com.
Okay.
And the book is How I Became a Supervillain.
Okay.
It's published by Book Locker, so you can get it through the publisher, or go to Barnes & Nobles, go to Amazon, go anywhere, and you can find it.
All right, fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us here, Brian, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, your nice, long 4-day New York Comic Con.
Thanks a lot, man.
I am Dr. Tran. I have a PhD in kicking your ass. Get these orphans away from the chemical fire. Beverly, can I see you in my ready room? Eat a dick.
Mad respect for the Pink Ranger. Mad respect.
Mad respect. That's so hard. He gonna come out New York City as a Pink Ranger. The Pink Ranger shirt.
The hardest dude up in here.
So he deserves respect.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, for one thing, Pink Ranger you never see enough of. Male Pink Ranger you ain't never seen.
That's Canada level hard. Because Canada is the only cat rock a pink shirt. He's rocking a pink shirt like Canada and Akira right now.
That's what?
He deserves a bite. You deserve the pill jacket, son. He deserves the pill jacket.
He barely even needs any introduction, but I'll introduce him anyway. Julian Lytle. What's good, man?
Oh, what's going on, man? How's it going out there, Comic Time and listeners?
We doing well. We doing well. I let him do his thing.
That's right. I'm hustling while on the show.
Because you got to do. You got to do. That's going to be a very important signature someday, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
When you're crowned king of comics, that's going to be a huge signature.
That's right. The new king is going to be Jack Kirby. Then it's going to be me. Because ain't nobody else trying to be the king yet. I'm like, you know what? I will be the king of comics. The second king, like Octavius in fucking Rome. I'm going to be freaking Ric Flair. I'm going to have a robe, a chain, styling, profiling, wheeling and dealing, kiss stealing. Greatest of all time. And I'm going to be the freeway Ricky Ross of comics. Because I give comics to kids that's like, oh, you other haters, we talk about, oh, comics, kids don't read comics, blah, blah. You know what you do? I gave them Bleach, son, and they sitting there eating. I gave them Blue Beetle, they sitting there eating. I gave them Wednesday comics, they eating. Y'all comic fans ain't about it.
Death Note, Bakuman, that shit, man.
Everything.
Yeah.
If you about credit comics, you should do it.
That's it.
Get rid of all them long boxes and just hand them out. They ain't worth shit.
Preaching. Getting advice behind the table.
Yeah, you know, it's putting stuff together, like Voltron.
So draw
cooking.
that, though. You know what to holler at.
Yeah.
How's the weekend going, man?
It's going all right. I'm seeing people. What's all Luke Cage?
Yeah.
I saw a Taxes. A dude wasn't Death. He was his brother Taxes, and he looked extra meaner than Death ever can.
Shit.
Because you can't escape taxes.
You cannot escape taxes. No matter what you do, taxes finds you.
That's it, right? And I saw a dude that was Archangel from X-Force yesterday.
Oh, shit.
With the motorized, he had motorized wings.
Damn. You seen Mr. T?
I ain't seen Mr. T. Is it real Mr. T?
Yeah, with the big ass gun in the works, man. Big ass bazooka.
I wish Mr. T was really here though, like real Mr. T.
If he was, he probably had him line around the corner.
Of course, it's Mr. T. I was so shake Mr. T's hand.
Yeah, man.
I saw Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ooh, yeah. Dig it. Snap it with Slim Jim.
You know what I'm saying? And the cream rises to the top.
People buying shit?
Yeah, you know, people bought some stuff. I'm selling long boxes on 22 prints.
Nice.
You know, that's growing. That's my Tumblr blog. Long boxes on 22.tumblr.com.
I'm glad to see you selling that, man.
Yeah, man. I got to get some more, man. I think the streets want it.
Yeah?
I get out there.
Selling out?
Yeah, because I only had 10 and almost out.
Damn. Well, you've obviously found your commodity.
Yeah, man. we got some other podcasters walking over here.
Oh.
We got Kid Dap.
Dap and Wood.
What's up, my man?
Yo.
Boy.
I found. Did you dap him up?
Dude.
Oh.
Got him, give me a big hug.
He did. He got up.
Oh, my God.
Then his camera to take a picture of us.
Wow.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Levi's.
Well done.
Money for life.
Well done.
King Dap. That's what's up.
Made my com.
That's for you.
That's a nice shirt, too.
Yo, I know you don't like muscly Cyclops, but that is the bestest of all the muscly Cyclops. Because when he strikes his poses, it is a good look. He GQs it. He up the glass, and he G splices you.
Gene Splice.
And he hit you with the, and you bring his son out. I don't make them like that. With the Viper beam. Ain't nobody seeing that right there.
Man.
That kept Cyclops alive for 10 years.
I wasted so much goddamn quarters on that game back in the day.
They can put that up on the window big screens right now. Be a line around the corner to play that shit. Yeah. An 11-year-old game.
Yeah. Well, that's why they waited 11 years to come out with Marvel's Capcom 3 and people still gave a shit.
And they got Rocket Raccoon in that bitch.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And Iron Fist.
And Nova.
If they had Groot too, and you could partner them up.
Oh my God.
Hold up, have we seen all the supers yet? You never know. He might be his level 3 super. Groot might come out and be like,
that might be. Yeah.
Groot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You never know. They got Ant-Man in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Nice. Nice.
I'm gonna meet him one day.
That's right over there. Right there.
I'll be like, yo, I'm stopping people hating on you, son.
He's loving life.
People need to let that go.
Dude, he was planning on catching a flight back to LA to coach his kid's game to come back.
Then come back.
Oh my God. Wow.
Then it was like, oh, it's not a 6.
Oh, wow.
Well, you can hate on the spending. The spending. But you can't hate on being a dad.
That is great, man.
You can do it? Do it.
Yeah. You can afford
I
it.
hate on that dude, man. Like, I wasn't never a big fan, but I was like,
how can you not?
he had a commercial as a kid. I'm like, sorry, like, whatever weather's cool and all, but they ain't got no commercial on TV.
Like he told us, I grew up.
I knew it when he was on Arsenio.
Arsenio, wow.
Okay.
He was like, think number 1. Our first guest. Image Comics.
See, I know some people say that's cool. Your artist, you think your artist is hot, but them Image cats was hot. That's real hot. I want posters of them cats.
Worst part of the experience, though, he's got this double-page X4 spread. So I was like, I'm sure it's ridiculous, but like, how much?
1,000.
Right.
I thought he was like 10,000. He's like, it's 1,000. I'm like, wow.
And it was like,
just cheap enough.
Because you can almost,
I know.
that's a splurge. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Like, that's the face. That's like.
I have to explain to her why it was so important that I did it, but then I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I get it. Because it's like the face that you like, you got the 1,000.
Why couldn't it be a 10,000? I'd be like,
you don't even hold.
You should have just told him on the spot, raise the price, and I don't buy it. No.
You should tell him to hold that for me.
Then I was like, you don't take credit cards? He's like, no. I'm like,
Yeah, see?
I know, but you know what?
I should walk over there like, yo, Rob, son. Android and iOS, son. Make it happen.
You're hooked up.
You should see, if I had money, I would have a whole POS system if I was rich. I would have a barcode scanner.
DOJ, one of Julian.
There you go.
The Lytle wireless network.
Be so shrill. I would have the whole exhibition booth with strippers. Tasteful.
Tasteful, of course.
High quality ones, the rap video ones.
Oh, yeah.
No pimples?
No pimples.
No.
Rap video ones. Just go down south, go to Houston, Texas.
None of those former 42nd ladies.
Maybe some of them Scores girls, they look kind of.
Yeah, right out.
Scores girls from top.
Yeah.
Hey, they an HBO show now. They was in How to Make It in America last week. I was like,
they only have them in Scores when they're so fresh and so clean, and they trickle down the other places.
Better than the Billy Bugs down at the Bronx border.
Get out of here.
All right, then. It's morphin' time. Dragon Sword.
Mastodon! Pterodactyl!
Triceratops.
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah!
It's like a cool thing to like throw in. Saturday continues here at New York Comic Con, and I'm here with James Mascia, who's pimping his comic over a little bit farther in the artist alley. So why don't you tell us a bit about what you got?
Hey, I have a comic / novel / web comic that is called High School Heroes. It's about a group of teenagers who desperately want to become superheroes, but high school keeps getting in the way.
Okay, so it's everything you just mentioned. It's a comic, a web comic, and a novel.
A comic, a web comic, a novel, also an audiobook.
It also makes Julian fries.
I wish.
So what came first?
The novel actually came first. I specifically set out to write the novel because there aren't many superhero novels out there. So I ended up writing that, and when I was done with it, I said, you know what, this really should be a comic book. So I started writing the script for the comic. We started it off as a web comic. Once we got enough pages of that done, we started printing it as a comic. Once I got a following of that, I started doing the audiobook, so I got a little bit of everything.
As an audio guy myself, I like the idea of an audiobook. Any names that might be familiar, or just friends of yours that have good voices?
No, nobody that you'd know of. I did hire a woman to read it for me because it is told from the point of view of the character Christine, and it would sound really awkward if I had actually read that.
That would be a little weird, yeah.
Yes, it would.
And how long is the audiobook?
The audiobook is about 9 hours long.
Okay. And available via your website or via other means? Or?
It's on iTunes, it's on Audible, it's on pretty much anywhere you can download audiobooks.
Very cool, very cool. Now with the webcomic, that seems to be a going trend now, where folks start off as a webcomic, and then once they have enough material, put it out as a comic book. Is that how you initially saw it? Once you started up the webcomic, eventually you'd be a physical comic book?
Well, yeah, I always thought it was going to be a physical comic book, but at last year's convention, the guys from WeVault.com came over to me and was handing out things for the webcomics, and I said, sure, let's put it on there too.
Okay.
So we started it off on there, and then it grew. We're actually ranked #1 on WeVault.
Wow, that's great. Great, good for you. Black and white or color?
Black and white.
Okay, and how often does the physical comic book come out?
I've put out 3 issues. The first one came out in June, so it looks like about every other month.
That'll work for me. And give the website out there to everybody.
The website is wevolt.com.
Wevolt?
WEVOLT.com.
There you go. Yeah, because I'm sure someone's going to get it in wrong, but hopefully Google will tell them the right thing. All right, well, James, thanks for joining us here on Comic Timing, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and we'll have more.
I'm gonna kill you. What? I didn't mean it! Don't be angry!
Get out while you still can.
Get out.
Darrell.
Yes, hello.
What's up?
How you doing?
Pretty good, you?
I'm good. Tired.
Yeah, you tired from sitting behind J.K. Woodward's booth?
Well, as a media mogul, he's one of my artists, one of my podcasts, so I have to cover his table every now and then because he has things he has to do.
So in other words, you're whipped.
No, I'm not whipped. It's making sure that your talent is in places they need to be. I need them out there making me money.
In other words, you're whipped.
That's not what it is. I'm making sure that my talent is in their proper place.
Buttered and sour cream like a good mashed potato.
My agent didn't tell me there would be this kind of interview. I was not told that this would be this conversational, this confrontational thing that you're doing here. I don't.
Man, this artist alley is like an entirely different world. Like you step out into the other one, and you get mobbed, and here there's actual breathing room.
Yes, and then they have the downstairs. They have the other world of the Jedi fighters and the anime.
That's upstairs.
Costume.
That's upstairs this year.
It's down and up.
Down and up?
Yeah, you go down and then you have to go through a tunnel. We found it by accident.
Oh, really?
It has the people, the actors who do the signings and all that. It's all in that little spot.
So in other words, they're hidden on the ground like the turtles.
Yes, they are. They're hidden underground. So no Jedi out here.
No Raph.
No Raph. No.
He's not the #1 rated R superstar.
No,
so.
not this time.
That's what you've been doing all weekend.
Just getting in contact with a lot of people, a lot of image people, and shaking hands.
Yeah, really?
Trying to get interviews.
Yeah, really?
You know what we do.
Getting any interviews?
Yeah, we got Scott Snyder.
Oh, nice.
We got Jeff Lemire coming
Fantastic.
up. We got hopefully Blair Butler.
Ooh.
Play our cards right.
Snyder here at the show or on the hour?
Well, we'll have her as a Skype interview.
Okay. Gotcha.
A couple of weeks.
I should try and get Scott Snyder myself. Actually, that he seems like a very approachable dude.
Yes, he is. He's very, very approachable, and they're going to talk about his image stuff. That's what we're going to interview about. His
Very
image
nice,
work.
very nice. As opposed to the other stuff.
Well, Batman,
Swamp Thing, Batman.
We're going to talk about everything else.
All right. You're not even going to mention it once.
No Batman.
Oh, all right, good. And then everybody will listen to the episode and be like, what about Batman?
What about Batman? I don't know about Batman.
What about Batman? I'm confused.
We're going to start off with Batman doesn't exist anymore. He's dead.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
Like his parents.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So then we'll relaunch it, and then we'll talk about it later.
You hit any panels?
No, I have not hit a panel yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
You planning on doing it?
Either that or go online 5 minutes after the panel closes.
I hear that. I did that with Spider-Man. Scarlet Spider's back.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
And Storm is on the Avengers.
Really?
They got some sisters on there now.
That's official?
That's it.
Wow. Man.
Yeah.
When's this new Avengers team launching anyway? I didn't hear anything about it.
I don't even know. After they finish up the Fear Itself Kabaj War, total countdown destruction. of the Marvel Universe.
Of infinite realities.
Of infinite realities, of combined relaunching, of coming back. Because Cap's not having it.
Final Crisis.
Final Crisis. And they all sing at the end.
Oh, well, see, that I would pay for. I would pay good money to see the Avengers sing.
Well, that's fear itself, because people are scared of singing.
Ah.
So they get a karaoke machine, and they all Cap starts singing. Luke Cage starts rhyming in the background. And
that works.
Timberland comes in with the fat beats, rhyme, mixes it up a little something.
Man.
And they sing their way out.
I made a mistake going from Lytle to you, man. It's like...
You totally did.
Me and my big mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
You did it. You did it.
I'm looking for a place to eat yesterday, and I wound up walking into the same place that Suntress is eating with Tim Seeley and somebody else who I can't remember at the time.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Small little pasta place right down the block from here.
Oh, yeah. I went to McDonald's and got rained on because I didn't take an umbrella.
Ah, man. Yeah. Yeah, see, by the time we left, dude, the rain had stopped.
Well, by the time I got to McDonald's and got already wet already, it had stopped.
That's... You want to know why? Because you were eating at McDonald's.
Don't judge.
I'm judging.
I don't care. I was hungry and I didn't want to spend $15 million.
Fine. I spent $14 on a seafood pasta. That was damn good.
It was good, but it was $14.
Yeah, no. That's cheap. That's cheap for seafood pasta.
I didn't want to be full. I just wanted to.
You just wanted to eat.
I just wanted something to eat.
All right.
That's all.
I hear you.
Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Squirrel!
Woo! Squirrel! You do anything after tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna hit the indie party. The Dave Ryan is doing the. I don't know where the hell it is, what bar it's at, but we'll find it eventually.
All right.
And we'll hang out there for a while.
Sweet. I might not.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Drink?
Maybe.
Eat?
Probably.
Sleep?
Eventually.
And then come back again?
That's how I roll. All good. Pimp your 417 podcasts.
Just go to the Taylor Network. Just go to the Taylor Network at WordPress.com and you will see all the podcasts that I handle, and then there's additional podcasts like Dafixer's Hideout and DC Noise and the Comic Book Noise Network.
Yep. Tailor-made for you.
Yes, it is. Tailor-made for you.
Did I just make that up?
You did, and I'm going to take it.
Like everything.
That's what I do.
Look it.
Media mogul.
Look it. All good. I'm back at the table for less than 5 minutes, and I already have another interview here on Saturday at New York Comic Con. Introduce yourself and what you are affiliated with.
My name is Linda Maglianico, and the anthology group is Moxie Comics.
So what type of an anthology does Moxie put out?
It's actually a collection of stories. We all took Danny Fingeroth's class over at MoCA in the spring, and so we decided we're going to publish our stories together.
Very good. So you were all classmates, and just decided you liked each other that much, huh?
Yes. Fortunately, we work well together.
Very good. So how many different varieties of art can we expect to find in the anthology? I mean, are you all like-minded when it comes to comics and art, or is it a wide range?
It's a wide range.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give me an example. Like what types of style should we expect?
What types of style? Oh my gosh, that's a good question. I'm so not a scholar when it comes to this.
I mean, action, adventure, comedy.
Yes, there's some action. There's one of our co-creators has like a game.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Then there's some mystical themes in there. So I guess that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so fantasy, mystical, that sort of stuff, basically.
Yep, and some adventure. There's a western in there.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so you really are going the full gambit on this.
Yes.
Fantastic. How long did it take to put this all together?
We started in May.
Okay.
Yeah. So we took the summer to work on our stories and get the art done and all.
And this is all self-published?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Available on the website, or?
Well, it is available on Indie Planet, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So we haven't put it up on our own website yet.
Okay. Cool. What is your own website?
Well, we're working on that.
You're working on that. Gotcha. Fantastic. So basically, you're just making the rounds here at New York Comic Con to spread the word, and it'll be available online soon.
Yes.
Do you feel like there would be more to come from this collaboration in the future?
Well, we hope so. I mean, this is really our first foray into self-publishing.
Trial run.
Yeah, and this is actually my first Comic-Con ever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's all new for me. This is actually my first foray into actually writing a comic.
Gotcha.
So,
okay,
it's new on all levels.
How's New York Comic Con treating you? I mean, being your first comic convention, is it overwhelming or?
Well, I guess living in New York, I think you get used to this kind of level of energy, so it's not overwhelming. I think it's a little exciting.
Coming from someone who's been to San Diego Comic Con, this is huge. San Diego's even bigger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it is at least add another Javits Center on, basically.
Oh, really?
That's the size of it.
Wow.
It's one of the largest comic conventions in the United States. It's huge. This is tame compared to that, but this is still a monster to behold, period.
Right.
But I'm glad to see that the New York spirit lives on in you.
Yeah, it's exciting, actually. I have to say, I never realized how dedicated the fans are to this art form.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you can tell by the costumes and the love of the medium.
Yes.
It's present in almost everyone here.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, well, and we're very inviting to newcomers. So welcome to New York Comic Con.
Well, thank you.
Here's to many, many more.
Well, thank you.
And make sure to check out the anthology once it comes out, guys, because it sounds like it could be fun. Available on Indie Planet, soon to be on your soon-to-be website.
Yeah, so you can look at us on Facebook.
Okay.
Moxie Comics on Facebook.
Moxie Comics. How do you spell Moxie?
Moxie.
Moxie. Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks for joining us here, and best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. Maybe more from Saturday if I'm back in time. I like Farscape. Farscape is fun. This man wrote Farscape comics. I need to talk to this man, Keith R.A. DeCandido.
Yes.
Getting that last name right. I've been doing really well so far this con at getting last names right. I'm going to continue that. How's your New York Comic Con bid so far, man?
It's been pretty good. I also do a podcast called The Chronic Rift, and we've got a table down in a different part of podcast arena, as they're calling it this year.
Okay.
Apparently it's not an alley anymore, it's an arena.
It never was. We just never paid attention. It's technically been podcast. I've been in Podcast Arena since the first year.
Oh, okay.
And because there's a website called Podcast Alley, we all kept calling it Podcast Alley.
Now it all makes sense. The thing is, we're only in one row, so it really is an alley.
Yeah, I know.
And Artist Alley is this huge space that's more like an arena, so they may want to switch that.
The first year, Artist Alley was upstairs.
I remember, yes.
Yeah, and we had both sides of a hall.
Right.
And that was the most cramped we've ever been. This is a lot more loving.
Much better.
I'll say that.
But I'm here with the Chronic Rift table. I'm also selling my books. I've written a whole lot of novels and a whole lot of short stories and comic books and ebooks and things.
Cool.
I've been writing the Farscape comic book for the past 3 years. As we record this, the last issue of the comic is coming out next week.
Oh, wow.
Issue 24, which ends the big one-year storyline we've been doing called The War for the Uncharted Territories.
Okay.
Comes to a big slam-bang finale, which was very intimidating to write.
Well, was this a planned finale? Or
Okay, all
right.
One of the important things that went into the decision to end the series was we wanted to end the series on its own terms and without having it yanked out from under us.
Great.
We didn't want to go through what happened at the TV show.
Yes.
So we wanted the ending to be planned.
Okay.
I was still intimidated by it because this was going to be the last issue, and we've been doing this story for a year.
Sure, right.
And it was we wanted to make sure we did it right.
Okay.
And that it had a good ending.
And
in a week, I'll find out if I succeeded. Because everyone will tell me.
Okay. Now, for those who haven't been following it, how close to the original show is the comic? And do you pick up on storylines that were there, or is this a separate entity?
No, this is picking up where the show left off.
Fantastic.
We picked the first miniseries we did at the end of 2008 was called The Beginning of the End of the Beginning.
Okay.
First of all, I should mention that these comics have all been plotted by Rockne S. O'Bannon, the creator of the show.
Awesome. Great.
So this is the official continuation. This is, for all intents and purposes, season 5. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Well, in fact, the Dark Horse Buffy comics were our template for how we were
Sounds
doing.
Good to me.
Rockne's plotted it. He worked very closely with me on all the stories. I wrote the scripts. We started doing miniseries at first.
Okay.
The first 4-issue miniseries sold phenomenally well.
Testing the waters, seeing how it'll do. And
the show's been off the air for like 5 or 6 years. We didn't know if anybody would be interested.
Sure.
People were interested.
Great.
It was Boom Studios' best-selling comic book up to that point.
Wow.
In fact, that was the comic book that forced Boom to go to Quebecor as a printer because the smaller printer they'd been using couldn't handle it.
Wow, man.
We sold, I think, 12,000 copies of the first issue at least.
That's great.
It may have gone higher than that in the end.
First Game has some rabid fans.
Yeah, and very dedicated fans, and they've been great.
Oh, yeah.
They've been very supportive of the comic. And
that's the whole way Peacekeeper Wars happened, isn't it?
Exactly.
The fan revolt.
Yeah. So we did a second miniseries and then a third, and they decided to make it an ongoing series. We still were doing 4-issue story arcs, but it was an ongoing. Then for the second year of the ongoing, we want to do one big-ass storyline.
Okay, and that's what this was.
And yes, the War for the Uncharted Territories, major game-changing event. Lots of big stuff happened. We'd been introducing a new bad guy. Called the Core, who were introduced not only in the main series, but also in a Scorpius side series that went for 8 issues.
Gotcha.
Which I did not write. That was written by my good friend David Allen Mack.
Okay.
Also plotted by Rockney.
I've heard of him as well. Yes. Yeah.
And Dave and I worked very close. Dave and I have done a lot of stuff in the past. We've done a lot of Star Trek stuff together and some other things.
He did the 4400 books.
Yes, also. So he's one of my closest friends. So we were able to work very closely in coordinating everything.
That's really cool.
And then in the finale, I tried to bring everything together. Not just everything we've been doing for the previous 11 issues, but stuff, I did some callbacks to some stuff that Dave did in the Scorpius comics, some other things that were building up.
Bringing everything together.
And one particular callback to the series, which is on, I believe, pages 13 to 14, that I'm very proud of, that I'm not going to spoil.
All right.
But it's a line that I think people will like.
You're getting me to pick up the trades, so that's
well,
good. Yeah.
The first 5 trade paperbacks are out.
Okay.
As well as both trades for the Scorpius, and I also did 3 Dargo miniseries that were flashbacks.
Cool. Okay.
Those I wrote myself.
Dargo.
Yes.
Yes. Well, okay. Interesting. All right.
The first one was called Dargo's Lament. It was a 3rd season story, which was an untold adventure of Dargo and Jewel.
Right. Gotcha.
Dargo's trial was his backstory. That was basically his life leading up to when he came on board Moya. Okay. So it was his meeting Lolan, his courtship, their marriage, they're running away, they're having a kid.
Everything we
Lolan's death, and his actual trial.
Gotcha.
Which was fun because I got to make up Peacekeeper jurisprudence.
That's great.
Which was a challenge. I was trying to make it, not be just like a human court.
Of course.
And make it true to what we established the Peacekeepers as being right. So those 3 are all out in trade as well. And the 3rd one was called Dargo's Quest, and it was what Dargo did between seasons 3 and 4. Because at the end of season 3, he went off to find Macton, the guy who actually killed his wife.
Right.
The next time we saw him, he was on a planet hanging out with Jewel, and he hadn't really done anything about it, and obviously didn't find Macton because he found him later.
Right.
What was he doing? I answer that question, and I also bring back Raxel from scratch instead.
Okay.
I had more fun than it should be legal to have writing Raxel. She is great. It was just such a wonderful character. They were going to bring her back in the 5th season.
Yeah.
And of course it didn't happen because there was no 5th season.
I know.
We got to deal with a couple of things that either the show didn't have a chance to pick up on or the show couldn't pick up on. The first story we told was Rigel getting his throne back.
Oh, cool.
That was one thing they could never do on screen because as good as the Creature Shop is, it's still a TV show on a budget.
Right, so they can only do so many of them at once.
Exactly. Well, honestly, it took like up to 5 people to operate Rigel, and that's not even counting Jonathan Hardy's voice.
Man.
And doing the one time they had a second Hynerian in the 3rd season. That, if you mention that episode to anybody who was working at the Creature Shop at the time, they break out in hives. That was just a logistical nightmare.
I remember that episode very well. Yeah.
But it was just and that was just 2 Hynerians.
Oh my God.
Doing an entire planet of talking frogs was not going to happen.
Yeah, well, and that's the scope that a comic book can bring.
Exactly.
You're allowed to do things without having to worry about CGI or puppetry or anything like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was funny. It was like I would bring. I want to have a Shiang in this, and Rockney's first instinct, oh God, not the Shiang. They were such. Oh wait, it's a comic book.
There you go.
It doesn't matter that there were things to do.
Great. So you were a huge fan before?
Oh, a massive fan.
Okay, great.
Yes. I'd actually written a Farscape novel when the show was on the air.
Oh, cool.
I wrote a novel called House of Cards, which was one of 3 novels that came out while the show was on the air. I also wrote several short stories, 2 that appeared in the first 2 issues of the magazine, and one that also came with the role-playing game that Al directed.
Awesome.
So I had a fairly decent pedigree going into this, and I'd actually met Rockney.
Cool.
At the time, we had a Henson threw a publication party for House of Cards. Rockney was there for that, and he read the book and really liked it.
Awesome.
And I got to tell you, I have written media tie-in novels for the last 15 years or so. I've done about 14 Star Trek novels. I've done Supernatural, CSI New York, World of Warcraft, all that stuff. Never has the creator of the show walked up to me and said, wow, you get it.
Yeah.
That was that moment has not been.
In other words, please twist my arm. Let me do more.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So when Boom got the license, I then approached them and said, "Hey, I did this, I did that. Rockney likes me.
Yeah.
You should hire me."
Right.
And I also had Rockney on my side for that too.
Cool.
He vouched for me. He said, "Yeah, you should
That's
hire
great.
that guy." So they hired me.
It all worked out very well in the end.
Yes, it did. And
Yes.
the last 3 years have been great. I've writing that series. You know, it was my first time doing a monthly comic.
Okay.
I done bits and pieces here and there. I did a StarCraft manga. I did a Next Generation miniseries back in '99.
Yeah.
Since then, I've done a Cars arc for Boom as well, and I've got some other stuff that I'm hoping will happen.
Sweet. Potentially more Farscape down the road, or is this
Anything's possible. Right now,
possible?
you know, it's part of the problem is the webisodes still haven't happened yet.
Oh God, yeah, no, trust me, yeah.
And that was, you know, if that does actually get off the ground, then it may.
They've been talking about that for like what, 4 years now, 5
At
years
least.
now?
I mean, it was originally supposed to happen when they got the license in 2008. The economy tanked.
Yeah.
They lost all their funding.
Yeah.
And finding funding in the last 3 years has been very difficult because nobody actually has any money.
That's the whole reason that MGM had to cancel those last 2 Stargate.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's also why there's like many thousands of people down on Wall Street right now. So yeah, I mean, it's all, you know,
it's all connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Henson hasn't been able to dredge up the funding for it, which is why they haven't happened. The comics have been consistent. Rockney has been making sure that the comics have stayed consistent with what he had planned for the webisodes, which may scare some people given what's been going on in the War for the Uncharted Territories, because not everybody makes it out alive.
All right. But he'll stay consistent and that'll work. Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So when does the last issue come out, and when did
it comes out in October of 2011. I'm not sure which Wednesday it's going to come out. It might be out this coming week.
And trades, how long after that?
Right now, like I said, the first 5 trades are out.
Yeah.
The 6th trade will be out between now and the end of the year.
Okay.
And then the remaining trades will come out over the course every couple months or so in 2012.
Fantastic.
In the meantime, I've got some of my own work out. I've got a Dungeons and Dragons novel out.
Right.
And I also have a couple original novels, Unicorn Precinct, which is a fantasy police procedural.
Oh, cool.
It's think Law and Order meets Lord of the Rings. And because I'm obsessed with police procedurals, I also have another one out called SCPD: The Case of the Claw, which takes place in a contemporary American city filled with superheroes. But it's about the cops in that city.
Oh, that's cool.
So imagine like being a cop in Gotham City or in Metropolis. That's what it's.
Have you happened to see the MTV show Death Valley yet?
I haven't. No.
Death Valley. Obviously, it's not superheroes or anything like that, but it's basically cops meets vampires, zombies, and werewolves.
Cool.
Like basically, one day, vampires, zombies, and werewolves show up in the San Fernando Valley. And this is about the cops trying to get rid of them.
Right.
Yeah. This sounds like something.
It's a similar vein.
Yeah.
It's you know what prompted SCPD in particular was reading old Spider-Man comics. He'd see a purse snatcher. He'd grab the guy, whip him to a lamppost, hand the woman her purse back, and then swing off because he was probably late for something because he's Spider-Man. The woman would, of course, go off, and then there's this guy hanging from a lamppost with a note saying, "Courtesy your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man." The cops show up. What are they going to do with this guy? There's no witness. There's no statement, and the guy whipped to the lamppost isn't talking. And this is the kind of nightmare that they have to deal with all the time.
Of course.
One of the opening scenes has them arresting a DWI, and when he woke up and sobered up, he blasted a hole in the wall because turns out he's a supervillain. Nobody knew. He wasn't wearing his costume. He didn't have any ID on him, and he was drunk.
Great, terrific. This sounds like a lot of fun, man.
I hope so. Yeah.
Give your website out there to everybody, and if you want to pick the podcast as well, by all means.
Okay. It's decandido.net. It's my last name. DECANDIDO.net. That is a portal to my blog, my Facebook, my Twitter, as well as links to order copies of my most recent books.
Cool. Very cool.
The podcast I do is called chronicrift.com. I also, Chronic Rift, the website is chronicrift.com.
Yes.
I also do a twice monthly podcast called Dead Kitchen Radio, which is an anagram for Keith R. A. DeCandido.
Nice.
And where I talk about my writing. And there is an episode, I think the 4th or 5th one, where I talked about Farscape.
Sweet.
And went into a little more detail about that. So that's deadkitchenradio.mevio.com.
Sounds good to me, man. And thanks for joining us here on Comic Timing. And
thanks for having me.
Enjoy the Sunday, which I'm sure will be a little bit easier to walk around.
It would almost have to be.
All right, thanks a lot,
Thank you.
Keith.
I gotta sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom,
Bill says he won't listen to a podcast that he's on.
Yes, that's true.
Ha! Ha! No, seriously, how's your con been, man?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, we came Friday this year. instead of just a Saturday, and Friday is the day to be here.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially now, because Thursday would being the preview day, Friday's like Saturday plus one.
Yes, and it's without all of the craziness. You can walk around, you can look at all the vendors. It was a lot of fun.
And all the vendors here are actually, I'm pretty impressed with the deals out there, man.
There's some pretty good deals, and there's also some pretty good panels too.
Oh yeah, what'd you go to?
We just came back from the Super Jail panel.
Okay, how was that?
It was awesome.
And, super jail, not super show. Rafsu, who is an idiot. Please continue.
Yes, it was pretty awesome. They showed the full episode of the gays getting married, but they had one guy doing the voices and sound effects for everyone through the whole show.
Oh, wow.
All in real time with no lag. It was a lot of fun.
That reminds me of when I went to see Family Guy at Carnegie Hall. They redid the 100th episode live, but they didn't have all the voices, so sometimes they would fill in different people for the voice, and they would go around that.
This was just one guy standing at the podium, going crazy, doing all the voices.
That's great.
It was really fun.
Of course, the 100th episode being the first appearance of No, Mr. Superman, no here. No, I have no money. No.
See, I stopped watching Family Guy a long time ago. I don't look that one up.
Yeah. Well, that one's pretty good. That's Stewie Kills Lois. It's a two-parter.
I heard about that.
Yeah. Spoilers, Stewie kills Lois. But you didn't hear that from me.
Then it gets rebooted, right?
It never happened. Shock among shocks, yeah. So what else did you hit up?
Well, let's see. Friday, the first thing we did was we ran as fast as we could to the Doctor Who store.
Okay.
We got our picture taken with the Ironside Dalek.
Very cool.
And my sister was rubbing elbows with Winston Churchill.
Did you actually rub your elbow with him?
Literally, I rubbed my elbow with him.
I rubbed Winston Churchill's elbow.
You should.
Degrees of Winston Churchill.
If I were you, I would immediately go home and wash your elbow.
I did.
Good, I'm glad.
And then afterwards, we came around here and just checked out all of the artists.
Okay.
What else did we do on Friday? We spent about 3 hours at the Ugly Doll booth.
Hey, you have an ugly doll there.
I wasn't.
I'm going to stick this in front of your face and maybe you'll talk.
From Dumble will talk.
Good enough. And that's about it?
That's about it. We just got a lot of freebies. And then we were pretty dead by 7.
And then you came over here and bothered me.
Yep.
And the rest, as they say, is, well, not exactly history, but...
Yeah, we've been coming over and bothering you a lot.
I know. You're all like, hello.
I met Steve from Blue's Clues, and I asked him a lot of canon questions.
Excuse me, did you know that there was one episode where blue appeared to be purple?
Yeah, and it wasn't magenta. It was really bothering me.
Oh, my God. Really? I mean, that's something that they should catch, man. I mean, you should write a letter. You should write one, not her.
They'll get a letter.
Yeah.
They'll just get a letter.
Really? Just
sing a song about it and everything.
We got a letter. It said H. It said H. It said H. I am too tired to come up with more lyrics, so I'm gonna say H. I'm gonna say H.
Wow, it's like Super Show all over again.
Yeah, but he's not drunk, or he is.
And there's no Power Rangers.
It's true. Oh, man. We saw the Green Ranger.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it gave me fond memories.
A buddy of mine was dressed up as the Silver Ranger.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. A guy I knew from college.
Red Ranger.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What was the coolest cosplay we saw?
There was lots of Quail Man. I screamed when I saw Steve, like I said. There's Master Shake, and there's like real people that are dressed extremely like the Pawns.
Oh, yeah?
It's kind of embarrassing for them.
Oh, dear Lord in hell. You saw the Yip Yips? Yip. Oh, there were actual cosplayers of Doc Hammer and the other guy from Venture Brothers, the two creators of Venture Brothers, Jackson Public. Yeah, they were actually cosplaying as them.
I thought I saw them because later at the Super Jail panel, he didn't look like I saw him before.
They were just dressed like them because they're weird and sad.
That's sad.
That is sad, isn't it? It's really sad.
Next year I'm coming as Ian.
Deeper!
You don't want to do that to yourself, really.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, also there was a Gizmo Duck and like all the other villains of Darkwing Duck.
We saw that. I took some like candid pictures.
Nice. And shockingly, one of them knew me. Like, he's standing there, I'm taking his photo, is like, I know you. I'm like, you do? You went to Hunter, right? I didn't go to Hunter. You used to hang out there a lot, right? Your name is Ian.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh. I'm John. I'm like, yeah, I can't really tell who you are because you're wearing a Gizmo Duck outfit, but awesome. That's great. Yeah, good times. But come back tomorrow, or you just today?
I don't know. We have the 3-day pass, so we can.
Yeah.
But
you'll see.
There's no real panels that we want to see.
Well, you can always browse and talk to people.
That's true.
Yeah. That would be a good day to do Artist Alley, to be honest. Actually walking and talking and stuff.
That's true.
Go up to Rob Liefeld and say, I really like the way you draw feet.
I saw Brent Schoonover and I said, I really like the Frankenstein you drew me.
Oh, yeah? What did he say?
I don't think he remembered it at first, and then he said, oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And he was happy that it was hanging over my TV.
Oh, that's good.
Kind of next to the TV.
Next to it? Yeah.
Mexican TV? You have a Mexican TV?
Yes, it's cheaper.
It's called an El Panasonic.
That's my Magnavox.
El Magnavox.
You don't want to see my...
Los Magnavox. All right, I'll stop talking now.
Yes.
You've officially been on the show. You can no longer listen to it. Ha!
I don't have to listen.
Yeah, all right. No, seriously, listen to it.
Okay.
All right, good.
Heroes in a half shell, turtle power.
It is Sunday here at New York Comic Con. I'm somehow still on my feet and not collapsed, and so is David Peterson. Hey, David.
Yeah, I'm still vertical and taking nourishment.
Still alive. How'd the weekend go for you?
It was good. This was a busy show. It just seemed like every time you thought it kind of hit its crazy peak, there was more.
Yeah, well, especially for you, because I know you were set up in the main hall as opposed to Artist Alley this year.
Yeah, I think all of them are doing. There's kind of 3 halls here. And I think all of them have been kind of equally stockpiled and jammed full of fans interested in everything here.
And luckily, most people use deodorant.
That's true. This show is absent from the Comic-Con funk smell.
That, and there's probably a little bit more circulation here at the Javits Center.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. So what's new with you, man? What's going on in the world of Mouse World? Mouse Guard.
Mouse Guard.
Yeah.
I'm just doing more. We just had Legends of the Guard come out last year about this time.
Yeah.
And it won the Eisner for Best Anthology, which we're thrilled about. So
congratulations on that.
Thank you. So through that, now it's finding a little bit wider audience. People are maybe paying attention to it that might not have otherwise picked it up.
Okay.
And I'm still working on Black Axe, which is the follow-up series to Winter.
Okay.
It's a prequel book
cool.
set before fall. And so I'm going really slow on that. Issues 1 and 2 are already out. Issue 3 has been done and has been at the printer. We print overseas, so it takes a while to get everything back.
It's cheaper that way.
It is. Well, it's actually pretty much the only way we can do it and still afford to do it.
Right. Yeah.
Otherwise, we just lose our shirts.
Well, I know print costs have been skyrocketing lately.
Yeah. Paper prices and printing prices just keep going up and up and up.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
It's part of the death of flimsy comics that digital is coming in right at a time where print costs are rising. So.
Right. No, I hear you. And especially, since your book comes out in the form factor that it does, it might be a little bit more difficult, I guess, to...
Sure. Yeah, that adds a little bit. Sure. But, so issue 3 should be coming out soon because we are still dedicated to print comics at this point.
Yes.
And then the goal is to have it all collected for next San Diego.
Cool. Very
in
cool.
In a nice, Archaea-style hardcover.
Where it will most definitely be even more mob than this.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think this is about the same kind of San Diego quantity of people.
Yeah.
It's just San Diego is then twice as big.
Yes, definitely, because that's 3 football fields long, and this one's the size of the Javits.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's really no comparison there.
That's true.
Yeah.
But in terms of density per aisle, it's about the same.
I would say we're getting pretty damn close. Yeah. Eventually we'll get those 2 halls that have been empty all weekend long, and I think we'll literally have all the Javits all to ourselves.
Yeah, and that's great. This show kind of started out as saying that they might be able to not compete with San Diego, but be the East Coast San Diego.
Yes,
and that was kind of a high, lofty goal, and I think right out of the gate they proved that they had the chops to maybe be able to do it, and it's been getting bigger every year.
From having to call the fire marshal to this.
So. Yeah.
So with the collections, those have been coming out regularly. How long a lead time is there from book to collections once they're all out, single issues to collections?
Well, essentially, as soon as the last issue is done in the series, all I have to do is do the extras.
Okay.
And we could print immediately.
Oh, great.
We like to do a little bit of gap so that people who bought issue 6 don't feel
right.
Like they bought it for nothing.
I hear you.
Like they should have just waited.
Mm-hmm.
But because San Diego is such a big launching platform, it's the perfect place to have a hardcover release.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I think the distance between when issue 6 is going to come out and when the hardcover is going to come out is going to be pretty tight this time around.
Okay.
And not entirely by design. Just we need to get that hardcover there because that's where it's going to get the attention it needs.
Well, just get that Mission Impossible music playing in the background and just make you feel like you're a little bit Jack Bauer meets MI, and you're good to go.
Right.
Yeah. Break into the printer. Where's the books?
Give me my books.
Give them to me now. Now, bookstores.
Yeah.
I know bookstores are a huge part of Mouse Guard because you do have the advantage of being, I guess, all ages enough where they can be brought everywhere.
Oh yeah.
What do you think the ratio is between, I guess, comic book purchases to bookstore purchases for Mouse Guard?
I don't know. I mean, I could give you a number, but I think I'd just be I think I'd just be guessing.
I'm looking ballpark here in general because I mean with the way bookstores have been. I guess fading a little bit. I mean, Borders is gone, but obviously there's still Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, stuff like that.
Sure. And I would consider Amazon part of that book market as well.
Definitely, without a doubt. Barnes & Noble Online and all that, and all those dealers as well. I mean, there are so many ways to get books now that, you don't have to find your random comic book shop all the time.
Actually, I'm not going to even wager a guess on the, because I really would just be making something up.
I hear you.
I don't really know. I'd want to do the math.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that it's a big part still. It is still a big part, just as much as comic book stores are. I would say the only place where we haven't seen a significant growth is actually digital.
Really?
I mean, there's some, and
Okay.
I think part of it is that it's a burgeoning thing. People are just trying it out now.
Yeah.
There was a little while where Mouse Guard Arcade had done an exclusive deal with one digital provider.
That was graphically, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
And graphically was great, but I'm kind of the opinion that it should be on all the digital platforms because no matter, if you've already got all your Marvel comics through Comixology, you probably don't want to also have the other app, even though there's nothing wrong with the other app.
Oh, yeah. People do have loyalty.
And it's not just like there's two, like there's Graphically and Comixology. There's, probably 13 if you total them all up.
Well, I mean, think about it. You can even think of what just happened with Netflix, how they were going to split off Netflix into Quickster, saw the reaction and decided, let's keep it as Netflix because people don't want to sign into two separate websites to get all their information going. And that's the exact same thing with digital comics. If you're already using one service, you're probably going to stick with it.
Exactly. So now we are spreading it to more platforms. The exclusive portion is over, and so I'm happy that it's still with Graphically. They were great to us, and now we're also on Comixology, and I'm not sure where else it's going, but it's definitely going around. So I think that's part of the reason that the numbers aren't really there. But also I think it's a new technology thing, and I also think it has something to be said for the quality of our print books. Archaea is definitely dedicated to putting out really nice hardcovers that are like art books.
I agree with that.
Objects that are meant to be held, the thing you want to curl up on the couch with on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, nice paper quality, nice colors and everything,
and
very vibrant.
And the thing that even if you're not interested in it, it's the thing that you would give as a gift.
Yes.
You can wrap it.
But don't rap about it. That would be awkward.
If somebody wants to rap about it, I'm not going to say no.
All right, fine.
I'm not going to say no.
And you can send your raps, too.
Into this podcast.
Yes. Send it to comictiming@gmail.com, and I will laugh a lot at you.
Yeah, I think that's why we're not seeing it with digital, but we're certainly not going to give up on digital, and we're going to keep that going.
Well, especially as the prices go down too on these devices that can do the digital. I mean, stuff with the iPad, and now you have stuff like a lot of people bought the HP touchpad when it came out, and then the guys who bought it when it was no longer coming out for $99. Then you have a medium to read it, and you don't have to strain your eyes on an iPod Touch or something like that. You have more of an advantage.
And now that the iPad 2 is out, the iPad 1 prices have gone down.
And eventually you'll have color e-ink, which I know that they're working on.
Yep.
Once that happens, that's going to be huge for the comic book market.
Sure.
You're not going to have to worry about battery life.
I think the other big thing is going to be kind of the shakedown of what in a sense is digital distribution.
Mm-hmm.
If the device is more akin to picking a paper stock,
right,
and you still have the publisher.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, a publisher would have it go through Diamond, that then the store buys, that then the customer gets. So you kind of have the store and the distribution system being in between the publisher and the. Well, same is true for digital. The publisher does not just provide it to the end user. It has to go through a platform like Comixology or and even on some of those, if it needs to then be on the go through the Apple Store, Apple also gets a bite. And so that's actually part of why digital prices are what they are.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
If I'm not, I might be wrong. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that Apple gets a 50% cut of anything that goes through.
It's pretty close to that, yeah.
Anything that goes through the iStore. So, if you see a digital comic book being sold for only a little bit less than a physical comic book, that's because 50% of that right off the top goes to Apple.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I know that's not the case nearly as much with, say, Android.
Right.
They have different deals going, but again, Apple is Apple.
Yeah, well, they're also they're the biggest. They're going to get the most eyes to your product.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah, I just think all that's going to. It's new. This is all new.
Mm-hmm.
It's all going to get shaken down. When VCRs came out, prices were crazy, and then a new version would come out, or a new model, or somebody would open a video rental store, or whatever, and it changes everything as people kind of figure out the business model. And I think that's still what's happening. The technology's still developing. People are figuring out how to get their cut, or if publishers need to be giving a cut to certain in-between people or not. And that'll all just get sorted out. And unfortunately, the people who end up paying for it are the fans.
Of course, yeah. I mean, it's like going from the green monitor you had on an Apple II to the color monitor you had on the first Mac.
Sure.
It's a change, it's an evolution, and technology's always doing that. And the more it becomes available, the more people will adopt it.
Sure.
Definitely. So how many bullets are in the chamber for you when it comes to Mouse Guard? I mean, you plan on doing this forever and ever and ever, or do you yourself have a set point?
Yeah, right now I have 3 bullets in the chamber, or in the or not in the chamber, in the gun.
Yeah.
And then I've got an ammo box.
Oh, awesome!
Tucked under the bed.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, right now
prepared.
right now I have 3. There's Black Axe, and then I have 2 more after that are planned. That I have plotted out roughly. I know what needs to happen.
Okay.
I understand where they're set in the time frame of Mouse Guard and everything.
Right.
But that what would essentially be then the 5th book is certainly not the end.
Sure.
It's just what I've figured out concretely to this point.
Right.
And
what's in the mind right now.
And when I say I have the ammo box under the bed, it's not just that ammo box is full of my plans not to stop. It's also it has bits. It has bits of ideas. I know certain little bits of stories that aren't quite there where I'm ready to say that's a series.
And of course, it's always good to have ammo underneath your bed just in case there's a zombie attack.
That's true. I don't know if stories are going to hurt zombies though.
Oh, we're only talking about stories now.
Yeah, it was all a metaphor.
Oh well, good enough. Anything non-Mouse Guard for you right now, or just mainly sticking with the mice?
I'm mainly sticking with the mice. Every now and then I get a pinup assignment or a cover assignment or something like that. I just did a pinup for Archaea's Storyteller book based on the Jim Henson series from the 80s. It was wonderful. I was able to do a pinup for that. I've done a couple other covers for like Fraggle Rock, and I was doing the Muppet covers for a while.
Yeah.
When it was through Boom. The only thing that's kind of looking towards the future that I have planned right now is that I'm doing covers for IDW's Turtles.
Oh wow!
I've got 4 of them. Just like when the original Eastman and Laird stuff came out, they did one-shot micro series with each turtle. So each turtle kind of got a spotlight one-shot issue.
Okay.
IDW is going to be doing the same thing.
Very cool.
And I'm doing those covers.
Oh, nice.
So I've already done the Raph and Michelangelo covers, and those have been solicited.
I'm sure the Raph, the real person, has already pre-ordered 10 copies of the Raph one.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Yes.
So, yeah, those two have already been solicited, and I'm sure that you can find the images online. I've also put them on my blog,
Great.
kind of showing the process of how I did them.
Mm-hmm.
I just finished the Donatello cover.
Oh, great. Awesome.
And I got when I turned in the Donatello cover, I got the email telling me the due date for the Leonardo cover, which is coming up quicker than I thought. But
Here's and a half shell, man.
Yeah,
Gotta love it.
That's what I got coming up. Other than that, I'm so late on getting Mouse Guard out there to the fans that, it's only when an opportunity like doing some Turtles
of course,
covers. I mean,
yeah.
Turtles are what got me into comics. So.
Yeah. Oh, and it got me into everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So when the opportunity for that came along, what's funny is IDW asked me to do some other covers, and it was when I was turning that down.
Okay.
Saying, I appreciate it. I hate turning down work. I'm busy enough on Mouse Guard that I can only really say yes to something that, that I'm just really that passionate about, and there's nothing about what you're offering that I have a particular soft spot for.
Yeah, it's like, how about Turtles?
Yeah, and they said, well, do you happen to like the Turtles? Yeah, exactly. and I had samples to them in, I'd say, probably 45 minutes, because I already had some Turtle stuff on my hard drive. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I typed up a nice long email of trying to explain what the Turtles meant to me, how it got me into comics.
Very cool.
How it got me into role playing. I mean, it was everything.
It's a gateway drug.
Yeah, it was totally a gateway.
Yeah.
And then I happen to have some samples that I had just done as little fun pieces, or a couple of them were gifts for people that I knew were Turtles fans. So I was able to share all that artwork with them, and I got the gig. So, but unless opportunities like that come along that are that kind of massive.
Then it's all the mice.
Yeah, meaningful. Yeah, it's
it's all in the mice.
Yeah, I got to get these squeakers out.
Oh yeah. And I love how the 80s will never die.
That's true.
Turtles.
I don't think any of it. I don't think the 70s are ever going to die. I don't think the 60s are ever going to die.
No. We're just going to keep on going back to that well.
If anything, we're nostalgic.
Oh, yeah.
We're all, even if it's nostalgia for a time that we weren't there.
Yes. I was around. I was born in 84, so
okay.
I was around for enough where I was obsessed. I started eating pizza because of the Turtles.
Oh, really?
Like, apparently, according to my parents, I didn't like pizza until I started watching the Turtles. And then I wanted it every single day. So I will thank you, Michelangelo, for getting me into pepperoni. Luckily, I didn't use any toppings that they used, because that was just weird.
Yeah. That was more the cartoon. That was where they were almost coming up with odd toppings just to be odd.
What? Sardine and pickles?
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Say what?
Peanut butter, jelly, and ham or something.
God.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
All right. Give everybody your website. Give everybody any information out there you want to give them, plugs, etc.
Yeah, if you go to mouseguard.net, you can find out all about Mouse Guard. There's also a link to my blog. It says David's blog up at the top.
Okay.
Click on that. I update weekly on Tuesdays. All kinds of things about process. Some of it's Mouse Guard. Some of it's other stuff like Turtles.
Awesome.
I try to share useful information and not just...
what you ate for lunch last night.
Well, and not just trying to promote projects. Not just saying this is out, go buy it. I really try to show behind-the-scenes process, writing process.
Yeah.
Anything I can about technique, and then
the special features for the DVD, as
exactly,
it were.
Exactly. And then there's a little 5 Twitter feed. My latest 5 tweets, but you can click on that, and then also follow me on Twitter. I'm at MouseGuard.
Fantastic. Well, David, nice catching up with you. Glad to see you enjoyed New York Comic Con, and hope to see you next time around.
Thanks for having me.
All right, and we're not done yet here on Sunday, whether you like it or not.
Snake, answer me! Snake!
So when I came here on Thursday, I was thinking to myself, all right, Pat says he doesn't really have anything set up, so I wonder who's going to show up. Then these guys did. Introduce yourself.
These two schmucks. Hi, I'm Ben Christian. I'm the writer of the Independence webcomic. Not webcomic, actual print comic. Sorry. It's Sunday.
Actual print comic. Not webcomic, actual print comic.
But it is also available digitally at www.declareindependence.com.
I see.
Yeah.
And you?
I am Corey Smith, and I am the artist for said Independence comic book that is available in print and also at declareindependence.com.
So was this a joint effort, or was this initially your idea, or his idea, or somebody else's idea? What's up?
What? Initially, it did start off as a little bit of it was my brainchild, but when I took it to Corey really has contributed a ton, and this baby has grown and become its own Frankensteinish monster of both of our ambitions.
Minus the, attacking civilizations and bolts in the neck, of course. So what type of art style are you going on here? Are you going for a traditional superhero art style, or a little bit of A, a little bit of B, a little bit of C, a little bit of Q?
Yeah, I think I mostly do traditional superhero stuff. That's what I feel most comfortable with, action-oriented. I didn't want to go in like a real horror vein or a real humor vein, or just keep it very, very sort of traditional superhero type look. I think a lot of my influences come through in my work, and I wish they didn't as much, but it's a work in progress.
Everybody has influences, man. I mean, Superman would have never been created without the Shadow. People got to start out somewhere.
It's true. That's very true.
Yeah. So, as a quote-unquote traditional superhero book, what makes you stand out?
Well, The Independence takes place in a world where all of the glossy, beautiful A-list heroes are dead. They understand their ratings, they understand their popularity, and once a year they have to have some kind of team up, some kind of excuse to get everybody together. So they find a nice saber-rattling interstellar dictator, and they decide whether he likes it or not, they're going to go kick his ass. Turns out an interstellar doomsday weapon goes off in the middle of the fracas, and everyone is dead.
Oh, wow.
So back on Earth, we are stuck with the D-listers. We are stuck with the fractured, the flawed, the forgotten, and so the big two. Notice there's a little bit of illusion there, but the big two agencies that represent superheroes are now stuck picking up these washed up has-beens. It's basically, imagine if Dog the Bounty Hunter, Mel Gibson, Charlie Sheen, and Chris Brown formed a superhero team. It's that type of scenario.
Oh my God! I'd rather not. That's scary.
I know. Well, and that's what the big two are going for. So our cast is a group of washed up has-beens who realize whether they like it or not, it's time to take responsibility for their lives and use their powers. And basically, the entire crux of the books is a metaphor for getting off your ass and creating comics. Hence the independence, of course.
Right.
But
and the big two.
And the big two. I mean, yeah, we're really hitting the nail on the head, aren't we?
I see what you did there.
Yes, very clever.
Yeah.
It's very, very thick with the metaphors.
Oh, of course. And there's no coincidence whatsoever that the big two are called Schmarvel and CD, but
Exactly. No one will catch that.
I kid.
But no, it's just about a bunch of people who have powers, they have talents, they have abilities, and doing something with it. So it's really our love letter to independent comics. It's a rallying cry for schmucks like us to get off our ass. And you know what? Give it a shot. Put yourself out there. Use your talents. Do something with it.
Okay. So
that's what we're going for. The real pitch line, though, that we've been banding about all weekend is it's the wild bunch with capes. These are guys. When you meet them at first, they're not role models, but they will eventually learn to become something better.
Because this is quote unquote after the events of the mass destruction. Is there a lot of debris or stuff like that, or is the world okay right now?
The world's kind of in shambles. I mean, there's crime has obviously risen. In the world of the independents, the heroes have become more just sort of corporate. This guy's way better at this than I am.
Well, I'm more talking, and I should be saying this better myself. I'm more talking like in the art. Like, can we see the destruction in the art?
Yeah, we have a big story planned where the villains they've sort of taken over and they're sort of running the show, and they decided to take over New York City. And by the time our boys mobilize and get over there, because they're the only force willing to stand up for America or for Earth.
As long as they don't touch the Q train. I'm just saying, man. I mean, really.
By the time they get over there, New York is in shambles, and it's pretty well destroyed. It's something we've never seen in comics before.
Wow.
A destroyed New York City.
and really, I mean, like it's like Tuesday.
Or Sunday.
Or Sunday.
Well, another one of our little log lines that we have is that it's foolish, it's reckless, it's suicide, but that's what heroes do. And when there's this power vacuum and the villains do basically take over New York City, it's officially annexed to them. The agencies, now they have very few of their precious commodities left, and it's considered better off just to write it off as a loss. They'll stay there. They'll leave everyone alone if we write the city off. And that's really the thrust for our heroes who decide, you know what, shit's broke. Somebody needs to fix it.
Right.
It's time to be a hero. We need to quit worry about going to casino openings and cutting the ribbons at supermarket openings and posing for covers, and it's time to be a damn hero. We're more than movie icons. We're more than TV celebrities. We're heroes, and we do the right thing, not because our grandma died, not because our Uncle Ben got shot.
Somebody has to.
Yes, somebody has to do the right thing.
Right, and not the movie do the right thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, because we don't want to do that. We really don't want to do that.
No, but I'm sure someone will throw a garbage can through a window and scream rage at some point.
Rage! Now, people might also find you familiar from a certain one-sheet comic that was spreading along their internets when Charlie Sheen went loco.
Yes, back in March when it was relevant and in the public eye, Charlie Sheen was going nuts. Axel Alonso made the bad mistake of tweeting who would like to see a Deadpool Charlie Sheen team up.
Uh-oh.
At which point I immediately saw an opening, called Corey, and said, Corey, we've got to get on this. There's clearly a need for this story. So over the course of the weekend, we whipped up a little one-page, one-shot gag strip, basically. One shot, because one shot is all we need.
Right. Oh, no. Trust me, one shot is all you need with a Charlie Sheen Deadpool crossover. One page. Yeah. That's it.
Exactly.
And your likeness of Charlie Sheen is just so menacing.
Oh, I don't know about that. Menacing maybe in the fact that it's inaccurate.
That's the point. But then again, Charlie Sheen himself is inaccurate.
That's true.
Tiger Blood, winning.
Adonis DNA.
Adonis. How the hell do you even get Adonis DNA? That's what I want to know, man.
I don't know. I haven't heard anybody use the word Adonis in
since
Adonis. Yeah, right. Fantastic.
All right.
Give your website out there to the world and let them know where they can find your swag.
Sure. Stop by www.declare. Do I really need to say www anymore?
No one needs to say www anymore.
I mean,
you don't have to say the www. Sorry. There was an entire home movies episode that was like devoted to. You don't have to say the www anymore.
It's done. It's done. Everyone knows. It's part of the cultural lexicon now.
Yes.
No, it is Declare Independence, and that's INDEPENDENTS.com.
Okay.
One word.
Not the other Independence.
Not Independence Day. It's Independence.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
And do you have a art website of your own?
Does.
Yeah, I do. It's csmithart@blogspot.com, or csmithart.blogspot.com, I should say.
Yes. And not www.
No. I just put a csmithart.blogspot.com. I put all the W's together in a row.
Awesome, fantastic, like 17 W's.
Also, be sure to follow Corey on Twitter. It's _CoreySmith.com. He posts a sketch card daily. He's working his way through the Jack Kirby library, which will probably take him a good 6 years at a character a day.
7 or 8.
Yeah, but he's posting up fresh sketches daily, and they're always gorgeous.
Sweet, fantastic. Well, guys, nice sharing a booth with you over the weekend here.
Thank you, Ian. It's been a blast.
No problem. And
if you guys can't tell over the microphone, Ian is a swell professional.
Consummate professional.
Thank you, and same to both of you, and best of luck with the Independence here, and hope to see you next year.
Yes, thank you very much, man. Have a great show.
All right.
Yeah, thanks again, Ian.
All right, we ain't done.
What do you like to play?
Pokemon.
Pokemon with the pokey and the man in the thing where the guy comes out into the thing and he makes it fall down.
It's Sunday. I have at least 25% of my voice left. Donnie Salvo has about 85.
Hello!
Just because you feel like it.
I feel like it.
You feel like it? You feel like it? What are you, Raph?
No, not a bit.
That's awful. Brandon Christopher is also here.
Hello, world. How are you?
You've been here for like 3 hours.
It's the con funk, the fumes.
You're verklempt.
Oh, God. Don't smoke, kids. Don't smoke.
Welcome to Coffee Talk. Topic. A peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss. Don't actually discuss that.
But it's a legume, though.
It is a legume.
Yes. And also George Washington Carver, father of modern science. Come on.
You should cosplay as George Washington Carver.
I was going to cosplay as Frederick Douglass one year, but my afro can't grow that tall.
Aw, man.
Did you say Frederick Douglass? Yes, it is. You mean like on Louis? See that one?
Oh,
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, dude, no, seriously. There was one of his kids was dressed up as Frederick Douglass for Halloween.
He's got two girls.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it.
So I'll start off with you because you've been here longer. Weekend. How was it?
It was busy, and it was crowded. And then today, some guy bumped into me with his hot dog, and I got a stain on my shirt. Some lady burned me with a cigarette. And then some woman almost hit me in the McNuggets with her guitar because it was part of her cosplay costume. And I'm like, why is there a guitar in your cosplay costume, man? This is Comic-Con. Madison Square Garden is down the street.
See, Donnie, that's actually part of the admission price.
Hitting the nads with a guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Because, there's no pleasure without pain.
No, it's fun, but there's too much going on.
Yeah?
It's too many people here.
How much did you fit in?
About that much.
Which is great for radio or podcasting. I got to tell you, when you say that much, we really know you're
hiding in that artist alley most of the day.
Yeah.
Mert and I went shopping this morning when hardly anybody was here, and then that was it.
All right.
Hiding here, hanging out with JK and whatever.
Brandon Christopher.
Yo ho ho.
How did you enjoy your short time here on Sunday?
It's hot. It's sweaty. Smells bad. It's freezing cold on the other side where the exhibitor hall is.
Sounds like a convention.
Oh, God, does it ever.
Have you been in the North Hall yet?
Hell's over there.
Autographs and the kids section. Just go in there and see how much more amazing the North section looks than here.
It's a magical fairyland of light and pixie dust where they give away free toys and little children play in a flight simulator and vomit all over the seats. It's magical.
What's up?
Is that where Cartoon Network is?
I think there's some Cartoon Network stuff there, but it's all the autographs and like the kids stuff. So like they have a red what is it? Red Wings, the new George Lucas thing set up with a flight simulator, and there's bathrooms every 2 feet.
That's where Darrell and I hid out on Friday, and there was nobody there.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
You went in every bathroom, didn't you?
Yeah, even if we didn't have to go.
You just like went in like, hello.
I just flushed every toilet and ran out.
As long as you didn't leave with any kids, you're fine, I think, right?
What?
As long as you didn't leave with any kids, I think you're fine, right?
Yeah.
There are cameras here, I think.
And microphones, apparently.
Yeah, there are cameras and microphones, so watch out, Donnie, watch out.
Yeah. And also, upstairs, where they had us at Podcast Arena the second year, is actually kind of nice right now. That's where Anime Fest is. They redesigned the whole thing, so it's a lot brighter and a lot more inviting.
So you mean it's not, jammed together on one floor like it was last year, where it's so tight on one side and so... Oh, God! Ah!
Please don't make me say that's what she said.
Shut up. Shut up. Really?
She's only tight on one side.
I can't say what I want to say, but that's all right.
What?
Oh, wow! I really don't want to meet your mother.
Edit that.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
I think he is.
Yeah. And they have a stage set up there for all the anime events because they didn't accept any panels and like a bunch of the anime stuff that usually gets accepted wasn't this year.
Like the Annoying concert last year, that kept going on and on.
Yes,
and on.
That's upstairs.
I remember trying to talk to you during that last year. That was not fun at all.
I remember that very well because all I hear is na 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 na.
I remember Sean and Jim's face going, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God."
Jim went solo this year. No Sean.
What, he's here?
No. Yeah. Well, Jim was here. You probably missed him.
Tease.
He's actually in a panel right now, but I think he's heading out directly after that.
Oh, damn it! I wouldn't see him, Phil.
Yeah. You saw Jim. You know he exists.
Jim who?
Seguin.
Yes, he is here.
Yeah.
Sensei of the not and what,
Yeah. Whatnot.
Yeah, what?
Who dat?
Jason Aaron.
Oh my God, his beard got so long I don't even recognize him.
Yeah, he gave me a free scalp trade.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I told him I had them all, but he gave it to me anyway.
Just for the hell of it?
Yeah, well, I donated a little bit to the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund.
Oh, okay.
So I gave it.
You should just give it to somebody else.
The guy in front of us, every copy signed.
Wow.
And then the guy, he goes, "You can make a donation, can't you?" And he goes, "I don't have any money."
You know, you should donate to him. You should donate some beard trimmers to him.
No, I don't think so.
No?
Hedge clippers, maybe.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Say beer or beard?
Beard.
Damn, I was hoping beer.
Beard trimmer? What the hell's a beard trimmer?
Gets rid of the foam, gets rid of the head. That's what she said.
Raph was actually here a day.
I mean, and not working and pimping Midtown like he always does?
Friday, that was him. Saturday, he was actually walking around. Today, he's at Midtown itself.
I went past it. I didn't hear any knowing voices, so I don't know if he was there or not.
You could hear it in the distance at all times.
I was talking to Darrell when I first got in. I'm like, I think I hear Raph. I hear, oh my God. And,
No. He got his picture taken with a female Raph from Turtles. Thoughts, opinions? Verklempt?
Raph, you are a narcissistic bastard.
What? Raph and Raph. Raph and Raph. Raph and Raph.
No, not Raph and Raph. One Raph is enough.
I thought 8 was enough.
Really? What about just the 10 of us, though?
You know, we can make it if we try.
You know, we got different strokes for different folks.
This is just developing into one of the most horrible moments on this show.
Did you listen to our review of Final Crisis 7?
Point well taken.
We were all half drunk and just reviewing the book out of Yeah.
Good times. Did you hit any panels, Sabo?
No.
No? Yeah. At all? No? But, I mean, I talked to you yesterday and you hadn't. I was wondering if today perhaps you gave it a shot.
Well, usually they do like that, the DC one on the last day, and they were like DC broke all their panels into group.
Yeah. They split them all up.
Yeah.
They're doing it in like editors on editors thing today.
Oh, yeah.
Editors on editors.
That sounds dirty.
Especially if they're all male.
Sounds like a good time for Rainbow Cloak.
Giggity.
Giggity.
Giggity goo.
Sorry, I'm trying to get a message on my phone.
Oh.
No signal in here, you suck.
Yes. Oh, no. The best part is you go downstairs, you go back upstairs. When you should have signal, you don't. Because that's the way this place works. Javits Center is terrible for signal.
It's the freaking tent. I had 5 bars outside. I have 1 bar in here, and I keep losing 3G every 5 seconds.
I want a bar. I want a drink.
Not that type of bar, Ian.
Mix me a drink.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, boy. I've made a terrible mistake. Oh, my. Hello. What else have you been up to?
Working. Lots and lots of working. Toy store.
Sounds incredibly exciting.
It's a toy store.
Toy store!
No, just toy store.
Toy store.
Yes, sad factory. Sad factory.
How are you going to make that goddamn comic?
Which one?
What about the toy store?
Thursday.
Wait, yeah, just say Thursday, don't say which one. That way, when it happens, you're good. You're covered.
Well, I don't want to be like Raph, but, you know...
Oh, God, putting the man down while he's probably at Midtown Comics right now, still getting phone calls asking if there's tickets.
Probably, yes, but I don't want to be like Raph and say I'm going to be doing a book ad nauseum.
God, man, give enough.
Let me. It wouldn't be so bad if you let me finish the first sentence the first time, okay? And then instead of having repeat. Okay.
Pete repeat or on a boat.
Which Pete falls off. Who's left?
Repeat.
Anyway, maybe next year I may be on the other side of the table.
Yeah, because you'll have a podcast again, right? That'll happen.
No.
Yeah, I knew it. I was just jerking your chain because that'll never happen. No. Danny Salvo has about 7 podcasts.
Yeah. No. 2, 3, 4, 15, 20.
Hike. Yeah, I completely forgot to set my pick'ems this week because of New York Comic Con.
I think I set all my fantasy leagues in advance because I knew I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, well, I completely forgot. Like a sad panda. Sad man. Any final thoughts?
Next year, I think I shall buy tickets early so I don't have to come just to one day.
Yes.
Hopefully, I'll be here for all 4 days next year.
Yes. Or you should ask me in advance, or you should get a press pass.
Yeah, press patch is going to be a little hard to get because I don't have press credentials.
You can fake it.
Yeah, that's true.
Fake it like a Polaroid picture.
So, yeah, the email address for comic timing is...
Donnie?
Yes?
Is there anything else you'd like to share with the class?
No. But if I find that guy who stepped on my foot and hit me with his hot dog and the lady who burned me with the cigarette and the other lady, I'm coming for you. You got any black box?
Yeah, what? All right, my battery's about to die. It's Sunday here at the con, and I'm bullshitting with my favorite boy again, Lytle.
What's up, E? What's up, Comic Time listeners? Julian Lytle back again.
With a little bit less piss and vinegar in them than Super Show.
Yeah, you know, no nerdcore, so I'm not angry.
It's all good.
I don't want to hate on it, but you know, that's not me.
It's all good. It's all good. So we're almost done here. We got about 50 minutes left in the show.
Oh, really?
It's 4:10 right now.
Oh, okay.
So how we do?
I did all right. You know, I made my table back.
Yeah.
You know, I made a little bit extra money. I think a lot of people took my car, so hopefully I get a lot of new followers.
That's good.
And a lot of new breeders.
Yeah.
You know, spread ads.
I like this artist alley a lot, man.
Yeah, man. They added more space.
Yeah.
Now we can breathe.
Yeah,
we can walk around.
I mean, versus last year, like they had everything combined in the same space and everything. This is like its own little paradise back here. Yeah.
Doing big things. I like it a lot.
It's heavy. Open aisles.
Oh, look at all the space we got behind us.
Breathe in, man.
Last year we had to forcefully push out, you know, like, nah, you cramping us in.
That's us over there, indeed.
Yeah, they did that for y'all.
I mean, like, we're squeeze. We do got power. Because, you know, no one man should have all that power.
No one group should have all that power.
I blame Limitless. That song is constantly in my head.
Yeah, but everybody loves that song. I think I was hearing the E3 podcast or something. Kanye is raking in the dough.
Kanye and Katy Perry, too.
When they play fireworks all the damn time for her.
I know. You see the video for that? The Supersonic or whatever it is, the Katy Perry Kanye West song.
Oh, E.T.?
Yeah, E.T.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh my God, man! Like that's like 9 Inch Nails shit right there.
I know.
That video.
It has a crazy album art. I'm like, damn, this is a crazy remix. Y'all went hard on the remix.
Damn. You sold out of the 45s from the look of it, right?
Yeah, I sold out over the long box of 22s prints.
22s, 45s, 87s, 92s.
Yeah, you know, next year we got to bring CD size and album size.
Do it. You should get somebody to record the CD.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That means they would have to somehow try to copy the cadence and rap styles of the rapper and somehow make it even sound like like if I could get like the voice actors from the cartoons to do it, that'd be awesome.
Make it happen. Transform and roll out.
I gotta get a whole lot more power. I gotta get that Kanye power clap.
Nice.
Hey, I gotta get that power clap before I can do that.
You can make it happen. Make it roll. With all the people you know.
You know, I gotta know more people.
There you go. Well, best thing you sketched all weekend, man. What is it?
Oh, somebody asked me to sketch this beautiful woman that he had a picture of.
Really?
I don't know. He just gave me this printout and say, I want a drawing of her. And I was like, okay, that's not a problem.
You get any
I
weird?
could look at this girl all day.
Hello. You get any weird shit from the anime people, or?
No, I ain't really see no anime people. I would have drawn anything. Well, not anything for anime people.
They're in paradise upstairs, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where it is. They got their own artist alley up there.
I bet you they got Signal too.
A little bit.
AT&T Signal up there.
Probably.
Living it up.
It is AT&T, so you never know.
Man, I need to eat me a double from so I can bust up there and take all their stuff, you know, like Luffy.
I mean, you accept credit cards. No AT&T. What are you gonna do?
I'm losing money. They might have to get an email. Maybe I need to get you podcasters on it. You got the direct line. Like, yo, Julian says y'all messing up our money.
For anybody listening who might be involved with the Javits staff, please build a cell tower into this shit.
You know, y'all can call AT&T to do that.
Yeah.
Put a little couple things up in here.
Yo, the North Building, where they had all the autographs and the kids stuff this year, so much better lit. You would not believe. And they got bathrooms like every single wall portion is bathrooms.
That's crazy. I just found out that existed like 15 minutes ago. That's how big this con is.
I know.
I was walking in the other room the other day, like yesterday, and I walked to the point like, I'm at the end, and I went through the thing. I was like, there's like a whole extra more stuff.
Yeah.
This thing is huge, man.
You never know how much shit's there until you give it a shot, man. That's it. I mean, and it gets bigger every single year, and it's going to keep getting bigger until there's nothing left to go. That's it.
Yeah, it's great as long as they put up some cell towers inside of it.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good. All right.
Wow. Like, wow, damn, she's fine. Sorry, listeners, you can't see that because this is recording. But I just saw fineness. Looking like a 92 Halle Berry.
Ooh, damn. Long before Storm.
Oh, yes, that's
long before.
92 Halle. Y'all don't know about Boomerang. You should go watch it anyway.
Damn.
She was fun.
You have any wait nights?
Good God Almighty. See, this con, the female quotient game is contingent. Is up here. It's
New York fan base, man. New York fan base. That's
I know. I got to get more, man. I got to have them all.
Yeah, well,
I gotta have all of them. How else am I gonna be the wheeling and dealing, kiss stealing, styling and profiling, Ric Flair comics? If I don't get all the beautiful ladies,
of course.
Woo. And then after that, I can make a Four Horseman. After that, I can make a Four
Horseman. Of course. You gotta get an Arn Anderson.
I gotta get a Tully.
Yeah.
I gotta find my Tully.
Nice old school Four Horsemen.
Always working people. Always
working.
New Luke Cage, baby. That's what I like to see. I have a friend that wanted to see that.
Yeah. Good. Now I completed my collection of Luke Cage.
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah. Nice. I like how tall the other one was, though. That was like 7 feet.
That was
like Kevin Nash.
A bit much. At a certain point, I was like, this isn't meant for my male loving womenness. All of what I'm seeing of this man.
Yeah. So what else went on there that you want to bring up real quick?
I saw Lisa Bonet in real life this weekend.
Really?
In the Lower East Side. See, when you're Julian and you're at Comic-Con, when you're in New York, you don't go to sleep before 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And not at the comic parties either. You got to end up in the Lower East Side. You're going to be out there like it's How to Make It in America. You know, you got to get your hustle on. So, yeah, I was in there and I saw her and her man, is it Jason Momoa?
Oh, wow.
Conan.
Yeah, Momoa was here, too.
He's Conan.
Yeah.
I saw. He's huge.
Oh, he is, yeah. I always know him from Atlantis, though.
I know wasn't he MMA or something?
He might have been in one.
Yeah, I know he can beat people up really well, and he's huge.
Oh, he's
Conan.
Huge. He is. He's a barbarian.
I only want to be his friend. It's like there's only so much Ric Flair fight can do. There's only so many times you can hit somebody in the balls, ring across the eyes. Yo, I don't think that will stop him. That won't work.
The one man should have all that power. Keep going back to it. It's true. It's true.
I would need to be violent and bring out an automatic weapon, some Silent Snake on there.
Julian Lytle knows how to make this his town. That's it.
You know. That's all that's happening, man. I had a pretty good show.
All right.
This weekend.
That works. I mean, as long as you made money, I'm happy.
Hey, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Hopefully I make some more.
I made money, too.
Oh, yes. You've been selling them comics, right? Them trades.
Sold Gem seasons 1 and 2 to Brandon.
Gem, because they're about to come out with that full box set. I'm about to cop that junk.
They did.
Yeah, I saw it on the flyer. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it on Amazon or something. I need that discount.
That's why I sold it. I sold the old Rhino edition so I can get the new one.
That's right.
Yeah.
They all know Jim need to come back.
Oh, yeah.
If Jim need to come back, they need to get me on the team.
10 minutes of my life. Enjoyable. Lytle, pleasure.
Always a pleasure to come on Comic Timing.
Of course. We'll have you on again soon enough.
Yeah,
it happens.
You gotta get Sean on there too, so we can take over and get angry real quick.
Talk some 52, get you on a rant.
Oh yeah, except for Action Comics, baby.
Yeah, that's it, man. All right, later. We are slowly counting down on the end of days here at New York Comic Con, and J.K. Woodward is hard at work, finishing his work, so that he can play after the con.
Wait, I wasn't told about this interview.
I'm so sorry. PR man Darrell.
All interviews go through me first.
Right.
I'm the media mogul. I handle the talent.
Can I talk to him?
All right, I give you.
It's all good. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. How's your weekend been, man?
Also has to test out my drink and my women too.
Oh, good. That doesn't surprise me in any way, actually. So, New York Comic Con's almost over. How's it been for you, man?
It has been terrific. We debuted some preview copies of Everlast.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, Everlast is Chad Michael Murray, and there's me and 4 other artists that worked on it. It's a beautiful hardcover, which is very nice. It came out. It's the first straight-to-graphic novel I've ever done. I've usually done single issues and collected to trade paperbacks.
How long was this in the pipeline?
Oh, I did this months ago. Months ago, and it's been taking a while to come out. It actually comes out in 2 weeks, but there was some preview versions. Chad Michael did some signings here, and there was lines around, all over the place, crazy. Did you see that at the arcade booth?
I did not. No, I've been basically stuck in the podcast arena for most of the
year. I've been mostly here. The one time where you came here and I wasn't here on Saturday, I was over at
There you go. And suddenly everything comes together.
Yeah. I've been drawing like crazy all day though.
No, that's great.
But not only we got to debut that, and it's doing great. It's doing great. It's sold out. He also did a signing over at I want to say Barnes & Noble, but that's not it. It's another bookstore.
Another Barnes & Noble. Wait, okay. Bookstore that still exists in New York. If it's not Barnes & Noble, I don't even know what it could be.
Well, he did a bookstore signing, and they sold out within an hour.
Okay.
So
Borders is dead, and we don't have Books A Million, so it must be Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, I guess it would be Barnes & Noble. Doesn't seem right, but anyways,
either way.
Chad Michael Murray later came over and bought all the pages.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so I just sold every page from Everlast.
Wow.
All at once. I gave him a good deal because he's the writer, and fuck, I'm making so much money off that shit,
Money.
So it's been a good con, and I've been doing lots of this stuff, lots of this commission work. I did. I'm on the 44th one right now. So.
Oh my God, man, you are a machine.
Yeah, I've been cracking these out every 20 minutes or so.
Hey, and your commission from last year is on my wall right now, gracing it whenever anybody walks in. Invincible.
Huh?
The Invincible in space last year. Yeah. And then I got Martheus Wade to draw Alan the Alien for me to complete the set.
Awesome.
So I'm glad you've been nice and busy, man. I'm glad it's working out for you.
Oh yeah, crazy busy.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait till this con's over though. I'm going to drink myself silly tonight. I haven't been able to go out drinking either. I went out for a couple of beers and then I have to cut myself short and go home and work. I wish I was a writer sometimes.
And that was not derogatory at all to writers. No, he didn't mean it, people, I swear.
What I mean is you see writers, they go out to all these parties and they don't have to worry about it. They don't have to get up early.
Because they have their work done ahead of time and everything.
Yeah, they just here selling stuff.
Right,
signing stuff.
Exactly. Life is a little easier for them at cons.
It's not as much work,
Yeah. What?
Mention the album. The album is going to drop. Mention the album.
All right. Maybe I will mention that. Darrell's retarded.
Well, talk about the media mogul like that.
If there's one thing,
he thinks he's recording an album because he's got this app on iPhone where you speak this one sentence and it auto tunes and writes a song for you.
Oh God!
I heard. Name some of the tracks. Tell them some of the tracks.
One called Spaghetti. There's another one called Don't Look Up at Me, deep song. There's another one called Rub My Belly. Very emotional song about love.
Oh my God.
Very, very, very good, very good. I'm working on another one called Chloroform.
It doesn't help defeat his delusion like this.
No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't.
It's not Delusions, it's my album.
I heard this on This Week in Tech. I remember that, and it didn't really sound very good.
It sounded awesome. It was the greatest album. We got a lot of hits in prisons. From juvenile detention centers.
I knew you were popular in prisons. Yeah. It doesn't surprise me.
Popular in prisons and homes, old folks' homes.
Okay,
they love it.
It's time for your medication, Darrell.
Sugar cubes.
Back to Bellevue, man.
Just look for the album and all.
I won't.
There is no album.
I really hope so. For the sake of all music everywhere, there better not be an album. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, let's just hope not. Yeah. No, he thinks he's a songwriter now. He calls himself an artist. You know,
yes. I am an artist.
He spoke a sentence into a phone. And you know what I mean?
God.
It's just,
you want to talk about art? I love that Rocket Raccoon and Groot right there, man. That is really, really nice.
I'm currently taking a picture right now. It's going to be up on my blog, jkwoodwardart.blogspot. So you can see some of these sketches. I didn't get all of them like I usually do.
Yeah.
I don't have my iPhone anymore, so I couldn't do the direct to Twitter thing. Like
well. well.
Is this actually yours?
That's mine.
Yeah.
There you
Here's
go.
the guy, yeah.
And that works. That works.
Talk to this guy.
Hey,
how do you like it?
it's fantastic, man. It's awesome, see?
Another happy customer.
Victory to Woodward.
Thank you very much. Are you going to Wild Pig?
Am I going to what?
Are you going to Wild Pig?
No. I'm going to pack up
That's
here
my
and
next
then we're on
one.
the road for another.
Huh?
We're not from around here.
Oh, okay.
Massachusetts.
Oh, all right.
We got to pack up and leave.
Damn.
Oh, all right, man.
Yeah.
Well, great meeting you.
Thanks again for everything.
You're very welcome.
Yep. So, Fallen Angel for now is what?
I just talked to Peter about that today. He says it's still on.
All right.
There was a very kind of final feeling to the last the last arc. But I just wanted to. People have been asking, and I said, yeah, I doubt it's over. I just confirmed that with Peter today. So,
all right.
He's got an idea for the next arc. He hasn't written a script yet.
Okay.
We'll probably talk in January or something. You know?
Okay.
But yeah, Fallen Angel fans, it's still out there.
You hear that? You hear that? It ain't done.
Yeah. I don't think Peter will ever want to stop writing it, and I certainly will never want to stop drawing it. So
that sounds good because we never want to stop reading it. see what I did there? See what I did there?
Yeah. That was nice.
Very deep.
You could be a media mogul, perhaps, or an artist.
Media mogul.
A songwriter.
Okay,
Maybe you can write your.
Right now, I can't talk to you right now.
You are delusional.
All right.
You know, does he talk to himself all the time like this?
He does this all the time. He does it all the time.
I thought he just did it on my show.
No, he's got mad delusions of grandeur, and it's really it was cute at first, but it's getting we're all getting a little concerned.
You have delusions of grandeur yourself, but in a good way. All right, give the you gave the blog already, give the Twitter, give the everything else.
Oh, JK_Woodward on Twitter. Follow me there. I'm on Facebook, James Kenneth Woodward, and my website is jkwoodward.com, but it's horribly out of date right now. I need to update it badly.
So mostly look at the blog.
Mostly the blog is all the most current stuff. I'm updating that at least 3 or 4 times a week.
And he's a workhorse who never stops working.
I will never stop working.
He's the Energizer Bunny of art. He keeps on going and going.
This is the happy hour.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Yeah. Me and Darrell, the crazy guy here, have our own podcast now called Happy Hour, and basically we go to Dominique's Hook, which is a local bar in my neighborhood.
Okay.
We just eat some food and drink some drinks and talk comics. And it's usually about a half hour long. It's on the No Apologies feed.
Okay. Note to self: find out when they're going, and then.
We welcome anybody. We record on Fridays, usually around 4:00. We welcome anybody to come down and talk with us if they want.
Sounds good to me. I can be there at 4:00.
We're recording next Friday.
Fantastic.
Come on down.
Note to self. All right, JK, always a pleasure, man, and glad you had such a good time here.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, and Darrell, you're weird.
My album is dropping next week.
All right, you're done. Cut your mic. Cut the mic. It's over. It's over. We are officially 23 minutes away from closing time here at New York Comic Con. Umar, in person.
Yep.
How about that?
We're still trying to get Ian in person in our show.
It'll happen. I'm like that elusive ghost, like the one that like if you go into the bathroom at the middle of the night and the water faucet is running and you didn't keep it on, that's me.
Oh, okay. Now I know.
Yeah, there you go.
I got a water bill for you, by the way.
Yeah. So anyway, how'd it go, man?
I thought this was a very awesome New York Comic Con this year.
Yeah.
I think it was better organized. I know a lot of the artists were felt they was put in the back of the artist alley, but it was so much more accessible.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Than that line of tables they used to do.
And there was still foot traffic. I mean, it wasn't like people forgot we were back here or anything. I mean, it was constant flow of people, but there was no getting stuck behind people that much.
Is it just me, or did it feel like it was more of a crowd this year?
There was. There definitely was. Well,
yes.
There were more halls, so they were able to actually let more people in.
I thought the halls were fantastic. I couldn't find I was at a table, I had to do the show and concentrate on that.
Yeah.
But boy, if I was just here as a geek, I'd have been exhausted from just all the stuff going on.
I was exhausted from the hour and a half to 2 hours. I was actually able to get away from the table and walk around. And I mean, I half the shit I didn't even see because there's just so much here.
When I saw the North Hall, I couldn't get to it. It was so jammed with people. But it was like it wasn't flowing. It's just that I wanted to do all the main floor stuff.
Yeah.
So I went to the Avengers booth. I didn't get the T-shirt throw, but I tried.
Yeah.
I hit the Hasbro booth. I'm just shocked at how many businesses came here today.
Oh, dude, no, it's absolutely crazy just how many people
You got the car dealers up there?
Oh, yeah, no, I saw that. People freaking hawking Fords left and right.
And amazing. I mean, this thing just gets bigger and bigger. I mean, I have to come next year just to see how bigger it gets.
You're going to set up in the arena next year, you think?
I'm going to try. I'm going to see if Jimmy lets me in. I'll let him know, yo, we got a spot next year. Let me in.
Come on, man. Come on. We tight. Yeah. Come on, man.
I got to do it like that. Get Brooklyn with him.
Yeah, right. I mean, worst comes to worst if I'm looking for a half sell.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to get my booth girl to go and ask him. That always works.
Look out. Well, we won't know until next year either way, so we'll
I think they're invited. I think New York is open to podcasts.
Yeah, definitely. And
this is going to be a hell of a show because I know my show, the next show, is going to be... But I don't even know we'll get into anything else but this.
Yeah. No, I know.
And the funny thing is, I've been here all weekend, but I'm still going to have to go online to find all the news and stuff that came out.
I got about 15 interviews just sitting here. You know, people just coming up, hawking their shit. And
I couldn't get the interviews because my recorder man wouldn't come here. I can't get them organized. But they come to this show every Sunday, so
all right.
Count your blessings when you get them.
Every Sunday at?
We record every Sunday morning to afternoon.
And the website?
The website is www.Dafixer.com.
Damn right. Umar, you the man.
You the man too, dude.
Right on. You're the man now,
Maybe on a show.
I will be there, all right? I won't just be a Spectre. But I might be dressed as a Spectre. Quite possibly. We'll see. It's over. Well, you hung in there. Good for you. Good for you. You're a trooper. You get a gold star. In fact, you might even get 3 gold stars for listening to this full episode. Again, major thank you to everybody who stopped by the booth this New York Comic Con. You should have been getting thanks for this 3 months ago, but hey, you're getting it now. That's what matters. That's what counts. And hope to see you next year. Whether or not we have a table, we shall see. But either way, you'll certainly see me with my portable recorder walking around the floor as press, or we'll have a table, whatever. We'll see you in 2012. And to all the listeners out there, hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you found some stuff that might interest you. We'll see. Once again, we're sponsored by DCBS, DCB Service, Discount Comic Book Service. No matter what way you say it, it's good deals. Fairest number 1 out of DC is our DC pick this month. Over at Marvel, Avengers versus the X-Men at number 0, and Image, Hell Yeah, number 1. Discounts are forthcoming on this. Hopefully by the time this episode is out, they'll be close to putting up the books for this month. So just keep an eye out. DCBService.com. Use the promo code CT8 if you are a first-time user on the site. You'll get an additional 8% off on your first order. They're awesome. They're amazing. They support the show, and we support them back. DCBService.com. Well, the email address for Comic Timing is comictiming@gmail.com. You can check us out over at comictiming.net or on Facebook at facebook.com/comictiming. Also, make sure to check out the forums over at comicforums.com, graciously hosted by Comic Geek Speak guys over at comicgeekspeak.com. And a very belated happy birthday to Adam Murdo, as he's a New Year's baby, and he just celebrated his. So, Murd, you're the man, and hope you had a good day. We are proud members of the Comics Podcast Network over at comicspodcast.com and the League of Comic Book Podcasts over at comicbooknoise.com/league. For everyone who was on this episode, thank you so much to Mr. Brent Cassina. Hope you enjoyed your new year. Look forward to talking to you in a few weeks. And as always, there's always time for comics.
You can get to us in touch there and in touch with us through there. Yes, I'm a writer.
Close enough.
Editor.
Yeah, that's all right. So do I.
What can you do?
Dude, look, I don't need 3G on my phone, all right? I'm fine. I'm fine with just wireless. I have my iPod Touch. Yeah? Wow. You got so many Gs. You got 17 Gs right there, man. What, this running iOS 5. It's just an iPod Touch. That's it. You know? That's the way it works.
I tried to upgrade my iPhone 3G to iOS 5.
Oh my God. $2. $2 for 5.
Helping customers, recording podcasts.
Oh, you gotta love it.
What can't you do?
Yes. And
it's like
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
Oh, excuse me. He's getting a fucking phone call. They're in the middle of an interview. Is that professional? Yeah.
I think it's good, actually. I think I have everything with me.
I actually put my tripod away. Yeah. It's like 1997 called and wants his phone back.
War of the Worlds didn't get lost right there. Van Helsing, top of my client. Okay, no.
Hey, Zach Morris called me and told me he wants his phone back.
Oh, really? Really? My phone takes micro SD. If your phone took micro SD, you'd be able to work your freaking camera right now. So eat it.
I have micro SD. I have an iPhone.
Yeah, well,
I can launch a missile from my phone.